there, numbing. Hello, YouTube. I hope you're all doing well. We're back in the realm of Zenless Zone 0 for the potential grand finale of Season 2. Well, I say, it's the final update of Season 2. Whether we get through it all today is the potential factor, but we probably will. We usually do with these things. We've got the second half of the epilogue, which will be leading into Season 3, which we know now, because we had the special program and everything, is going to take us to Ros Califa, the floating continent, which is very fucking exciting. I'm very interested to see what Zenless does for its Season 3, and how much it locks in, especially because, you know, the epilogue so far has been phenomenal. What we got 6 weeks ago was genuinely fantastic, and the patch before that was also really good. Like, Zenless has been on fire recently. But before all that, it's that time again. I was kind of umming and erring whether I was going to go for a premiere, and I eventually decided I will. I don't know where I'm going to fit her on the team, but I like her character a lot. But then after this, I am saving for Ramiel. I'm waiting out the long haul for Ramiel. I'm not going to get anyone else till then, which, looking at like leaks, might not be that long of a wait anyway. But yeah, I'm not interested in Super Billy. I'm not interested in the 3.0 characters that have been revealed. The only one I'm kind of interested in, I can't shake the feeling we're going to get for free. I feel like Pyros, or Pyrois, or how you pronounce it, is going to be like, you just get them. But I digress. Let's try and get our dark handcuffed goddess. It gives people a chance to hop in anyway. A reminder whilst we're doing this, I'm going to try and get this all done today. If I don't, regardless, I'm not streaming tomorrow, because tomorrow is voting day here in the UK, and I don't really like streaming through the middle of that, because I just don't want to put up with it. I will go do my vote, and then like kind of just go about my business. Like, I don't really like political anything, especially not on my front page, or not on my YouTube. And although I doubt my corner would really be affected, I just don't want to, like, take that gamble. I like my YouTube being a relative safe space if I can help it. Anyway, we're not getting a premiere, like, currently. Like, Jesus, I would like to get her W engine as well. I mean, we're getting a lot of A's, so we're going to get a lot of extra rolls, but still. Jesus, still no? We're on like 13. Yeah, literally. There we go. Jesus, how far along was you going to make me go? So it was 12, 11, 10, 9 off pity. Jeez. And I don't even have any guarantee I'm going to get her. Oh no, it wasn't. It was further along, so that was 9.
Good day. Are you the new master? Show me what you got.
Hey, Rena. Be nice to me, Zenless. We're good friends. Zenless? Zenless, we're best of friends. Don't do this to me. Oh my god. Bruh. I mean, we're getting a lot of A's, so we got plenty of extra rolls, but at the same time, brother. Whoops. Jesus Christ. Premiere, you're so subtle and sly and sneaky that you hid from my rolls for like 160 rolls, I think that ended up being. Oh yeah, this is premiere. Hey, do you think I'm going to get this W engine like 17 rolls? What do you mean, no? I've been fucking getting a lot of... We're getting like an entourage of A's. Jesus, we're getting so many A's! What the fuck is going on with the A ranks? There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be... My luck's starting to shift on Zenless. I feel like the last couple of characters I've rolled for, I haven't been as lucky as I used to be. I think I need to actually, like, start saving if I want a character. You watch, I'll start saving, I'll have, like, 200 rolls on Ramiel, and I'll get it, like, immediately. And I'll just like, well, fuck. Like, fast forward, like, keep this clip, like, in mind. Like, fast forward to, oh, I don't know, whenever she comes out in, like, a few months. And I get it instantly. Bruh.
Understood.
The weather's nice.
Just tell me the target. Understood. Leave it to me.
God damn. Also, reading into it, the restraints that she has are restraints that Premiere has on for herself. Which is why that she can just take them off whenever. Which is kind of crazy in of itself, but, you know, I don't ask questions to, like, the scary, strong, hot lady. Oh, is that new boss material? Oh, it's fucking Heretic Jester. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. So skill and ultimate should get priority. Got it. They've changed how it looks. So it threw me off for a second. Oh yeah, and I don't have any hamster cages because, like, of all like the ultimate upgrade resources in all the Hoverse games, I feel like hamster cages in Zenless is the one I always have little of. Like, I always have like 30 plus or 40 plus crowns in Genshin. I forget what they're called in Honkai Star Rail, but I always have plenty of them. Like, they're never inconsistent. Yeah, in this, it's always like... I think it is just because there's so many characters that I end up getting that I always end up keeping the number low by accident. And there's some characters I've had for a while that I do use that I still don't have, I'm just gonna say crowned, like crowned.
Just tell me the target.
Let's do as a stage outfit.
Yeah, so I don't have her fully crowned. Well, I've just got you, so of course you're not fully crowned. I don't have her crowned, like, at all. Don't have her crowned at all. I don't have... I use Trigger a lot. Sorry, for some reason, my YouTube video that I have on the background for chat paused on its own. I don't really use these characters any further down. I always feel kind of bad for Ellen, because she was like my first character, and I just don't use her at all. Even after the buff, I was like, I'm good.
Huh? Is something the matter? I'm here. Officer 14 asset can. No matter where.
Understood. Leave it to me.
But I haven't really worked into building her. I will wait until after this stream.
Just tell me the target.
Because I will look into all this afterwards. Especially because the Notes from the Chained, I think, is a new artifact set, so I couldn't build her anyway.
Understood. Leave it to me.
But I digress. Oh, right, I mean, I can... God, she keeps the cuffs on you when she's waddling around the city? That's hot. Hey, what else is it? Oh, right, I got Rena again. Right.
I've got touch ready for
A mission? Okay, no. Stop.
1, 2. Yes, all accounted for.
I've only gotten Rena one other time.
Had made Rena
Jesus.
at your service.
I'm here, so we're good.
And you can see from the characters I don't have, I did skip Cecilia in the end. Cecilia, like, she's only really good for support for Seed, and it's like, I'm not like that fussed about the Seed team. I love Seed as a character, but like, I'm not that fussed about the fucking team. Like, if I go to my preset configs, I'm still not really sure what the fuck I'm doing with this team yet. I have these four. D&D is my weakest link of my main four. Like, I'll say that outright. Like, my D&D, this team here, they don't work as it is. Like, they're all good units, but I can't really get them to flow the way I want them to. My best teams are actually these two, unironically. This one is just pure damage, so I can kind of power through it. But in terms of synergy, you know, like, the Delulus, obviously, the Angel's Delusion, they're all designed to synergize well. They do synergize well. And Umbrella Yuri, you'd be amazed how much you can get out of that. Like, that squad, like, I still, like, could clear most endgame events with that team. So this is just my raw power. If, it depends on Ramiel's moving, but I would like to have Ramiel, because I'm a shot of a character, in the main team, which means I've got to have that conversation of who, who goes. Because Astra's still a very godly support, so I'm not getting rid of her. So it's just like, is Miyabi gonna go to the the B team? Like, because I might shuffle Miyabi down to here, and have Miyabi over, Yidhari, and then have Yidhari down here. But I'm still figuring shit out. God damn. Oh, I've got one special invitation there. One more and I can get Bernice. Yeah, you can get these from like very, very special events, like very rarely, but you get them naturally if you get an S rank you've already got maxed Mindscape of. So like, if you've already got them to like C6, you'll get that instead. And if I ever do get it again, I will just get Bernice. I'll just get Bernice. I can already have the pieces to get her engine. I'll just get her. I don't think I'll use her at all, but, you know, it's one of those why the fuck not kind of things. And also, yes, I did get the Miyabi outfit. As you can see. The only costume I still don't have is the on-campus one for Ellen. But I also, firstly, I don't use Ellen, and secondly, I don't care for that aesthetic. It's not my thing. The whole, like, school uniform aesthetic.
Miss Cecilia picked this out for me.
But I digress. Let's head to the video store and talk to Wise.
as I thought. Aside from the news about Hollow Champion, there's no info on Romuald.
Like a limited time character.
Yep. Just like an ultra-rare, limited-time character exclusive to the competition. Once it ended, she completely disappeared.
By the way, where did, like, our third go?
By the way, where did Cecilia go? Wasn't she with you just now?
She got a phone call and suddenly ran out, saying she had to rush to 141 to grab the freshest egg pudding in New Eridan.
For Cecilia to get that nervous? I guess that must have been a call from Commissioner Severian, right?
Yeah, that's what I figured. Since she isn't here, we might as well start discussing a few things that are probably best kept from public security. Apart from Commissioner Severian, I have a feeling Tops wouldn't simply turn a blind eye to Romuald. If we want to locate her before they do and get the Porceloid W engine back, we need to gain the upper hand in intelligence. And when it comes to gathering intel...
That's where Fairy shines.
A reasonable conclusion, Master. Notice, during your conversation with the second assistant, the search for information on the individual, Romuald, was completed. 19,732 matching results were found.
Nice work, Fairy. But why are there so many matches?
Logic. Second assistant is unable to precisely describe Romuald's physical traits, offering only the following keywords to assist Supreme Assistant in completing the search. Pink hair. Operates alone. Young woman. Kind of a baddie. Actually, definitely a baddie.
Wise! Wise! He's like, why? She is! Pink hair, operates alone, young woman, kind of a baddie, wise, brother.
Something strange got mixed in there.
You're the one who's familiar with her. I can only rely on your description and fill in the rest with my imagination.
Reminder. Please provide more relevant keywords to narrow down the results and improve their accuracy.
Let me think. Romuald's appearance...
We describe Romuald's appearance to Fairy using as much detail as we can.
Understood. Refining the search results using the new keywords. Estimated completion time, 600 seconds.
10 minutes? Bruh. Someone looking at the door.
Huh? Someone at the door? It shouldn't be locked. I'll go check.
Wise leaves. There's anything else to do until Fairy finishes refining the search results. Let's just wait for now. Maybe you're exhausted in the past few days in the competition. Drowsiness overcomes you without warning. Through the haze... Uh-oh. Who could it be? Long time no see, Wise. What the fuck? Carol? We just started. Miss Carol? How is that possible? Your body moves on instinct, taking a step forward. Next second, you snap back to reality. Epilogue. New Eridan sunset.
Belle, what's wrong? Are you alright?
Teacher? Miss Carol? Was that her?
Carol? Who's that? I'm the only one here. Something's wrong with your shop's front door. I can't get in.
Our shop door isn't designed to let someone squeeze through while carrying snack bags twice as big as it.
Did I just imagine that? After all, why would Teacher be here?
Belle, are you okay? You were talking about Teacher. Did you dream about her?
I think it was just a dream. But I'm fine now. Don't worry.
Glad you're okay. Oh, right. On my way back just now, I received a super important message from Demon Lord.
Important message? Is it a clue about Romuald?
Fine. I want to say yes, but at best it's only a very slight connection. Considering this specialist's exceptional performance during the competition, the sharp-eyed Demon Lord has reached a decision, granting me, Cecilia, a full week, that is, 5 working days of paid leave.
Hell yeah, Cecilia, happy for you. Now about actually helping. What does that have to do with Ramiel?
Congratulations. But, Cecilia, what does this have to do with Ramiel?
Well, hold on. I'm not finished yet. The Demon Lord's paid leave, of course, comes with some extra conditions attached. He requires me to continue searching for traces of Ramiel with you during my time off. Just treat it as paid leave. Yes, that's exactly what he said. In other words, for the next week, I'll be acting not as a member of public security, but as myself, working alongside you all.
Is there any difference?
Of course there is. The Demon Lord said that during my leave, he'll forcibly shut off my communicator. He personally guarantees he won't contact me, and even advised me not to reach out to him either. Even if the communicator were still on, I probably wouldn't want to contact him anyway.
I like how if you listen carefully, I noticed it a little last time, but it's really starting to come out, like, as I guess the actress is getting more comfortable with Cecilia in the performance. There's a twang in the actress's accent. It's slight, but it's there. There's a real, like, almost like American twanginess to it. It's hard to describe, but if you can hear it, you can hear it. Like, there's a little bit of Wild West in her. It's probably the easiest way to put it.
In other words, public security won't receive any updates about our actions from now on. I have a feeling Commissioner Severian must have some other motive.
Fair. Our AI assistant just sent a message. The search results have been filtered.
Filtered? What?
You'll find out soon enough. Come on, let's check out the clues about Ramiel, the pink-haired baddie who operates alone.
Hey, the subtitles is doing you dirty, Wise. The subtitles are doing you dirty. They did not keep that bit at the end. Ramiel, the pink-haired baddie. Yes, she is. Wise!
Didn't expect your AI assistant to be this capable. It can even access street cameras? Oh, I see now. So that's why the Demon Lord sent me to protect you. You must have connections in public security who outrank him. They're the ones who gave you access, right?
Yeah, sure I do.
Right. Let's go with that for now.
I knew it. Come on, let me see what your AI assistant found. Wait, who are all these people?
Response. These are search results that may be related to Ramiel. Based on the keywords provided by Master, I performed a second round of filtering.
Well, it's not Zhao. It's not Nicole. Maybe the one in the middle. No, it's not.
Best friends already, Ramiel.
Ramiel?
It's not Rain.
Wait, it's actually a whole family?
No, it's just a mistake in the search results. Don't add misleading descriptors. Cecilia will take them seriously.
Is this a coincidence? They're not Ramiel, but these are all people we know.
For efficiency, among hundreds of photos of pink-haired individuals, those most closely associated with Master are prioritized at the top of the filtered results. This maximizes the chance of seeing the most relevant results. Online, this kind of phenomenon is referred to as a pink hair filter bubble.
I don't think that's a real thing.
Belle, could you add a few more keywords to narrow down the search?
Let me think. Pink hair.
Belle says, well, she has really big boobs, and it just shows Nicole again.
Right.
No, come on.
She has a black ribbon in her hair.
Nicole has a black ribbon in her hair.
And
Racking your brain, you can't have a few more keywords.
New keywords confirmed. Optimizing the filtering criteria now.
Looks like a few more rounds of optimizing are needed. Wonder what kind of Ramiel will turn up this time.
Filtering complete.
Got you.
Showing the image with the highest match.
Ah, that's her! That's the one! Ramiel type Ramiel! A photo of her was on the Demon Lord's desk. He wouldn't let me touch it or take a picture of it, but I've seen it before! That's definitely her.
Didn't expect her to be found so quickly. Well done, fair, AI assistant.
Thank you for your recognition. The AI assistant looks forward to serving you again.
The place in the photo is... the T-Milk store at Lumina Square? Isn't that right next to the public security building?
Come on, Belle. Let's
Yeah,
get to
it is.
Lumina
It's like
Square.
opposite it.
Cool, if she
It's like you
remembers
literally go
anything
outside,
about
turn left, and it's
Shouldn't be
there.
at work yet.
Alright, fine, I'll go with you. Hopefully we won't run into the Demon Lord just getting off work. No, wait! I'm on vacation!
I love Ramiel's haircut.
Nothing to
Like,
be afraid of.
unironically, like, that is like a haircut I want. Like, it's not really like a full wolf cut, but it's close. Manager, you there? You there? You there? You there? Are you glitching? I'm here. Relax, no glitches, no viruses. I'm just super hyped. I got good news and even better news. You want me to hear first? It's all good news anyway, so it's a matter which one you tell me first. Good news is just 10 seconds ago, I completed an unprecedented mech modification and now I've unlocked an insanely powerful new form. Even better news, Manager, you'll be the first to witness this new form. I've made up my mind. I'm going to use this new form to help you get back that super important W engine. Perfect timing. We're about to head to Lumina Square to see if there are any clues on Ramiel to get that W engine back. Lumina Square, got it, no problem. I'll head out right now. Let's meet up at the metro station exit.
Billy said he'd wait for us near the metro station. Let's go.
Yeah, and of course Billy's going to be involved. I mean, Ramiel, like, feathered one of his guns, so, like, he... so he's going to be a little bit pissed off because he's a gun down. You know what? For the sake of plot, I will be Belle.
Hey, managers! You're here!
You look like you're in a good mood, Billy. What upgrades did you get?
Manager, notice anything different about me? Look closely. There's one part of me that really stands out.
Not at all. Your looks and attitude are pretty much unchanged.
You missed it because you aren't looking closely enough. Here, this module on my chest. Do you see it?
It doesn't seem like it looks any different.
It looks like it can be pressed now?
That's right. As expected of you, manager. You spotted it right away.
So, what happens if you press it?
Don't rush. You'll see when the time is right. I had to borrow half of your salary in advance from boss to get it. I can't think of any word to describe it other than invincible!
Nicole, in advance on your salary? I really can't think of any reason she'd make such a wildly out-of-character decision.
Right. Boss, along with Ambi and Nekomata, haven't been around lately. They said they went out of
Oh,
town
this is their way of explaining why it's just Billy.
in the middle of the competition. When I called her, the signal on her end seemed pretty bad, and her voice kept cutting in and out. But I heard the words approved loud and clear. There's no mistaking it.
She probably said, I'm not going to approve
Isn't
this.
half a year's salary a bit much? Even if Nicole agreed.
That's probably what she
you won't
actually
buy
said.
any Starlight Night merch for a long time?
Yeah, that's right. If I'd followed the standard process, it wouldn't have been this expensive. Most of the cost came from paying for overnight rush work. But still, we're up against a pretty tough opponent this time. The better prepared we are, the better the chance that we can help you recover the W engine, manager. I said I'd get it for you no matter what. This is just a tiny part of what that means.
Thank you, Billy.
Anyway, I'll handle this. I got careless before and didn't notice the W engine being stolen. But the Starlight Knights never fall for the same trick twice! So, where do we go look for this Ramiel?
Let's go to the T-Milk store. She recently stopped by there, so Coco might know where she went next. We can ask her.
I hope Coco is at the T-Milk store right now.
Yeah, she is. Hey, Coco.
Welcome to Richard T. World. What would
I forgot how high-pitched and cute your voice is, Coco. Holy shit, it's been a minute.
Actually, we wanted to ask about someone who came to your shop recently.
Ask about someone? My memory isn't very good, and so many customers come here every day I can't possibly remember them all. I'll do my best to help.
Why sent over the phone, showing a photo of Rami in front of the T-Milk store?
I remember her.
You recognized her immediately. Looks like she left a strong impression.
Yeah, she was a very special customer. I remember. Welcome to Richard T-Milk. What can I get for you today?
Let me see. What's this, Richard's Hot List?
These are the best-selling T-Milks in the shop over the past month or so. The number one item on the list is our most popular new drink, a limited-time offering. The Triple Caramel Jumbo Boba Pearl Oolong Tea-Milk. It's super delicious.
Pearl? Why would you put pearls in tea milk? Wouldn't that taste fishy and be too hard to chew?
No, they aren't real pearls. They're freshly made toppings for the tea milk. Soft and chewy with a rich caramel flavor. Or you could try our second best-selling drink, the Nitro Fuel Lemon Tea.
Bernice, what are you doing? What do you mean?
Nitro fuel? Have people's stomachs gotten strong enough to handle fuel now? This isn't meant for intelligent constructs, is it?
No. It's not.
Ramion, is this like your first day on Earth? What do you mean?
Anyway, it's a very refreshing and healthy beverage that everyone loves, especially people who work in office buildings. Weird. This customer keeps asking questions about totally normal things. Is she just trying to make my job more difficult? If none of these are to your liking, we also have the third most popular drink.
Okay, I've decided. I'll take the first, second, and third. One of each, please.
Okay, no problem. Which one would you like us to open for you? I can pack the others to go. Or we can also pack all three if you'd like.
Open them all.
Alright, I'll open them all for you. All three? You're drinking them right now?
Of course. I'm curious whether this list is accurate, and I have to try every drink to know for sure. Once I get an idea like that, I have to act on it. Who knows if I'll ever be back here again? If I pass it up, the question will sit in the back of my mind for a long, long time. And I can't have that.
That's it. Then she held the 3 tea milks in her hands, taking turns sipping each one as she walked away.
How did she hold all 3? Like, I was imagining her like cuddle holding 3 drinks and like just like tilting her mouth to like for which straw.
Nearby, I pointed her towards Sanzi's studio, so she probably went that way.
A solid clue. Let's head to Sanzi's studio now.
Did you know? The new stuff at Sanzi Studio is pretty good. I've been hearing rumors they're doing a Starlight Night collab next. Not sure if that's true though.
Is that a dig at the fact that there's always rumors about like Hoververse games? Hey dude.
A girl with pink hair. I think I know who you're talking about. She did come by. Said some strange things and did some strange things. I remember her.
Strange things?
Yeah, it wasn't a busy day. I remember... Welcome.
Oh my god, she was cuddle holding it. Look. If evil, why cute? She was cuddle holding the drinks. I was joking. I mean, maybe not quite in the way I was imagining. I thought that third drink was going to be in between those other two, but no, she had one in hand and she was just kind of cuddle holding the other two. But that's adorable.
They all look pretty interesting. I've never seen any of these toys before.
Of course. That's exactly what my studio is all about. Things you've never seen before. Whether it's 100 years in the past or 100 years in the future, my creations are truly one of a kind.
100 years in the future? That confident? A lot can change over that kind of time, you know.
I'm sure that even by then, people won't see my work as outdated. They might even think it's the next big trend.
Oh, whoops, I went to check something on the PlayStation menu and I forgot it pauses the fuck, it mutes the audio, my bad. I guess I won't check that thing. I got a notification for something, wait to check it, but never mind. I can wait.
This thing, Boo.
This one's pretty popular. It's called Waiting for Meltdown. Most of it's
I think it was just something on my wish list went on sale, but I only really, I was focusing on the text and, my joke and whatnot, that, I saw it pop up, and I was like, oh, that's probably whatever, and, as it faded away, I only re-registered it then, and went, wait, hang on a minute, what was that?
I see what you mean. And, in a way, it reminds me of myself. I'll take it. How much?
Sorry, but we don't take pennies. Inspiration is the only currency here.
Inspiration?
Yes. Whether it's stories or ideas, customers offer their thoughts, which I turn into inspiration for my next piece. So if you want Waiting for Meltdown, you'll need to pay with inspiration. For example, tell me why it reminds you of yourself.
All right. Then I'll tell you a story. One forsaken by time.
And just like that, she traded a rather fascinating story for Waiting for Meltdown.
So, what was the story about?
I'm afraid that's a trade secret. It may become my next creation, so I can't share it.
Also, if you're wondering why Yi here has a jacket that straight up says Zenless Zone Zero, and why the shop that he's got is called Sanzi, I believe it's one giant tribute to the game's lead composer.
Force in that story.
So it's just kind of like hey, look, we put our main musician in the game, so he's allowed to have a sort of wall-breaking jacket on.
Hold on, E. You mentioned that she said some strange things and did some strange things too. That could also be an important lead.
Yes. Before we even spoke, she lingered outside the studio for a while, drinking 3 cups of tea milk at the same time with intense focus. It was really strange. Who drinks 3 cups of tea milk at once? But I didn't ask. I thought maybe it was some new trend or some kind of weird ritual.
Well, there goes our lead.
Oh, right. There's something else. Before she left, she asked where she could find scenery of old Eridan, where she could see what the world was like 100 years ago. I joked that she could check out the cinema across the street. To my surprise, she actually went.
Alright. Guess she took your joke seriously, but it's still...
She went to the cinema to see old Eridu? That doesn't sound right. Let's go take a look. The cinema is right across. Let's go ask Haley.
Also, he's here.
Hello, are you all together? What movie are you looking to see? Ah, it's you! 1, 2, 3... have you gotten tired of bringing just one person?
Are you poking fun? Is Haley poking fun at the event where you bring someone new every time? You're like, how many people you fucking got?
Huh? we're not here for movies today. We're here to ask about this person.
And he glances at the phone handed to her.
I remember this customer. I still feel a bit sorry for not being able to help her.
What do you mean you weren't able to help her?
The other day, she came up to me and asked... Hello! What movie would you like to see today?
Probably an older movie. One where you can see the old city. Or even further back in time. Something more, retro, I guess.
Got it. I think This Is How I Am might be the movie you're looking for. It's a retro-style documentary capturing scenes of everyday life before the old Capitol fell. Basically, it's what our parents grew up with.
So, do you like this movie?
Huh? Me? I do. Honestly, I like pretty much every movie we show here.
I'm not talking about the movie itself, but the kind of life it shows. I'm curious how people today think of that era. All right, I'll take a ticket for This Is How I Am, preferably for the soonest available screening.
Sure thing. Just a moment, please. Oh, I'm so sorry. We don't have any screenings of that movie today. There have been a lot of new movies lately, and they're all pretty popular, so older movies like this are... the next showing should be around 10 p.m. the day after tomorrow, if that works for you.
I see. That's a shame. I probably won't be here by then. But every now and then, a little regret like this isn't so bad, don't you think?
I'm really sorry I couldn't help.
It's okay. Oh, by the way, is there a place nearby that sells flowers?
There's a flower shop just outside to the left.
She enjoys old movies?
A new clue. Ramiel wanted to watch an old movie, and after leaving the cinema, she went to Orchidea's flower shop.
Hey, Belle. I think I found something suspicious.
Huh? Did I miss something?
What Haley said earlier about bringing just one person at a time to the cinema.
Wise! Wise, now's not the time.
Care to explain?
Wise.
Yes, I noticed that as well. It's a new clue.
Cecilia! Belle's like, wait a minute.
Feels like a clue that wasn't meant to be found.
It's like, Belle, how many girlfriends do you fucking have?
Oh, well, don't worry about it. Let's head to the flower shop. What if Orchidea gets off work before we get there?
That's honestly hilarious. I didn't think they were going to go back to that. I didn't think they were going to go back to that at all.
I keep thinking about her stopping by the cinema.
Yeah, she's clearly in a nostalgic mood.
Is she planning to check out every corner of Lumina Square, or what?
And considering... Oh, hey, Yatari. Considering, like... We kind of know from like the original teaser and whatnot that she is one of the original Void Hunters. She's presumably older than she looks, and so probably does remember and is nostalgic towards old Eridan. You explain that you're looking for Ramiel as soon as you see Orkia. Or Orchidia.
The woman in the photo did come by my shop, but there was nothing particularly unusual about her. She just bought a bouquet of wither blooms. I see. You want to buy flowers to honor the departed. In that case, I would recommend white chrysanthemums or lilies, as they symbolize pure love and remembrance.
Remembrance? And she's fucking Elysia? Fucking XP? Alright.
Do you have any white wither blooms?
We do have them, but they're not typically used for funerals or similar occasions.
That's fine. I'll take a bouquet of wither blooms. Oh, by the way, how would I get to Route 6 in Minerva Quarter?
Route 6 in Minerva Quarter? That place was sealed off as a restricted area when the old city fell. These days, there's probably no conventional way to get there. However, if you don't mind taking a bit of a detour, you could try heading to Blazewood in the Outer Ring first. There are rumors that one of the hollows near there connects to Minerva Quarter. But they're only rumors, and the hollow's really dangerous. Please, just forget what I said.
A detour, huh? That sounds like a hassle. It'd probably take a lot of time. Blazewood. Another name I've never heard of. I'll just go straight through the restricted area.
Huh? You've never been to Blazewood? It's quite a fun place. There's a cheese restaurant that runs on passion. Legends that carry the taste of wind and sand and more nitro fuel than you could ever finish. I don't go there often, but it's definitely worth a visit.
Nitro fuel. Well, I guess I don't have a choice. All right, it's decided. I'll take a slight detour and check out Blazewood.
And she left after buying the flowers. It sounded like she was heading to Blazewood.
Well, it's just gonna be one long wild goose chase.
Thanks, Orchidea. That's really helpful.
So what we got so far, she got distracted by the oolong tea, she shared a story at the music shop, she tried to watch a retro film of the like to reminisce at the cinema, and she brought strange flowers here.
Cold. We keep moving. Let's head to Blazewood and ask around.
I can't stop thinking about the wither plumes. Fairy, can you look up any information on them and see if there's anything unusual?
Understood, Master. I will gather information on witherblooms while you travel to Blazewood.
So everyone heads to the parking lot and gets into the car, joining the Blazewood amidst discussions of Ramiel and Witherblooms. We're here. Let's ask around. Hopefully someone's seen Ramiel. I haven't been back to Blazewood in forever, but it still smells familiar. Smells? Yeah, the signature outer ring combo. Grilled meat, dust, and fuel all mixed together. I know Blazewood like the back of my hand, so leave the info gathering to me. Look, the Son of Kaladin are up ahead. Oh, Big Daddy's here too. Perfect, let's go ask them. Wait, hang on a minute. What's your deal? Are you one of the many coins I still haven't picked up? Yes, you're one of the commemorative coins I still haven't picked up. This was a fun event to figure out. It's basically just Tetris with food. Well, I see Caesar and Peeper, but where's Big Daddy then? They said Big Daddy was here. Doesn't matter, let's talk to him.
Oh, Proxy! It's been a while. You guys here to hang out in Blazewood?
Must be nice. Traveling around, making new friends everywhere. That's what it means to be young. Unlike little old me, already too worn out to even think about traveling.
Leonard and Lucy already filled us in on what happened at the competition. Nice work out there, Proxies. Billy, you did great too.
Why does it sound like you're only complimenting me as an afterthought? I'll take it.
But the papers say some of the prizes went missing, and the whole thing got shut down because of some chaos. Is that actually what happened? Yep. So basically, this is what happened.
Give Caesar and Pippa a quick rundown of what happened during the competition.
I see. But I haven't run into any pink-haired strangers lately. You might want to ask someone else. Normally, the Sons of Caladon would be all over this, but things have been kinda complicated lately. We'll give it our best shot, though.
What's been going on? Has something happened?
It's Tops. I have no idea what's up with them, but they suddenly flooded the outer ring. Over the last few days, they've sent a bunch of strange people and machines into the hollow near Blazewood. I mean, it's a hollow, so we can't exactly tell them to stay out, but trust me, when those guys start swarming like that, it's never good news. Especially since this isn't even their turf. So I've called everyone back to Blazewood for the time being. Lighter and Loose are on patrol, and the rest of us are on high alert for whatever Tops is planning.
I see. But for Tops to be making moves now, could it be related to Romuel? Or maybe...
Could it be Rusty Cliff? If they followed the trail from the competition to Romuel, that tracks. But would they really go this far? We'll have to just play it by ear and see what happens.
Where'd Cecilia go? We were so caught up in the conversation.
Her? As soon as we hit Blazewood, she took off to catch up with some friends. Look! She's over there with Big Daddy!
Ah, there she is. Let's go say hello to Big Daddy as well.
You go ahead. Caesar and I will keep an eye out for any clues on this Romuel girl.
Thank you so much. Be careful, and keep an eye on Tops, too.
Relax. The outer ring is Sons of Caledon territory. Anywhere our bikes can reach, there's nothing we can't handle.
Cecilia and Big Daddy seem to be having a great time chatting.
I'm honestly surprised Big Daddy hasn't been made playable yet.
Looks like they're close.
Because he has a design that a lot of people fuck with.
So, you guys finished asking around? Got any intel?
Caesar and Piper both said they haven't seen Romuel.
Big Daddy doesn't have anything on Romuel either.
We all came back to Blazewood together. If any of us had seen a stranger, somebody would have remembered.
You two know each other? Yeah, I've known the Sons of Caledon for ages.
If I remember right, back then you were going around saying you were looking for the champion. We all thought you meant Lighter. Turned out you were after the first champion. Oh, speaking of Lighter, there he is. I've got stuff to take care of. Why don't you guys ask some of the others? Oh, and maybe check with Bernice. She was gone for a while last night.
Big Pops, waves and leaves.
The first champion, huh?
Wanna hear the story?
That's you! That's you, Billy! That's why he's going,
The champion! Not just Big Daddy, even old Demir talks about it all the time.
Old Demir? Yeah, if he had a hand in it. No wonder Big Daddy said it's not entirely true.
What's the legend? Don't leave us hanging, tell us already. You're that interested, huh? Well, I just so happen to know the full version already. Listen up. The legend of the first champion, famed throughout the Outer Ring. Long, long ago, the terrifying Caledon Reaper roamed the Outer Ring. It had a body made of steel, frightening claws, and breathed flames hotter than 10,000 degrees, threatening to burn Blazewood down. Caledon Reaper? Do you know about it, Billy?
No.
Don't cut in! This is the important part! Until one day, the champion arrived and challenged the Caledon Reaper.
You can blatantly see it's Billy. Yeah, okay, they're not even hiding it now, okay.
From his eyes that pierce straight through the Reaper's steel body. Then he used his indestructible Wanderer's cape to seal the Reaper's mouth just as it was about to spit fire. And finally, with a rocket punch, he blasted the Reaper clean out of the Outer Ring with a single blow. Whapa! And just like that, the people of Blazewood could live peacefully and freely once again. This is the legend of the Outer Ring. The story of the first champion. So, the first champion is incredible, right?
What do you think about the laser eyes, Billy?
What do you think about the laser eyes, Billy?
Me? Isn't that a bit much? I'd be too scared to use them. With that kind of power, strong enough to blast through steel, I'd end up with 2 bamboo eye-shaped holes on my faceplate. Nah, I prefer something closer to light bulb wattage. Just enough to cut through the dark when the cunning hair's place loses power again.
What are you even worried about? It's not like you'd be the one using them. Oh, I also heard that when the first champion gets pissed, his laser eyes could melt the talisman in the Outer Ring.
What was that delivery? Gets pissed.
I feel like I've seen, no, heard a similar legend somewhere before.
Come on! Don't worry about those old dusty tales! You should be more excited about the new legend that's about to drop! Trust me, my new form would make even the first champion jealous! Just press here on my chest. Boom! Transformation! From now on, the Outer Ring will be talking about the legends of cunning hairs, Billy! Wait, no! Legends of Starlight, Billy! If this new form shows up in a Starlight Night movie, people would recognize it instantly! Eyes sparkling, shouting, "Whoa! It's him! He's so cool! The Lone Wolf, unmatched in power! The rogue Starlight Knight who can wipe out all the villains on his own! Billy Special!"
Oh, what was that last part? Sounds like a fizzy drink from Cheesetopia. Well then, Billy, quit stalling. Transform now and let's see who's stronger, you or the first champion.
Billy. I like that! It sounds even cooler than special. Very unique. As for which one's stronger, that's not important. What matters is that this one is cooler, flashier, and more like a Starlight Knight, 100%! Once we run into some ethereals, I'll show you what I've got!
What's the point of being cool? It's not like the ethereals care how cool you look.
You wouldn't get it. This is what makes it special to be an intelligent construct. It's the Starlight Knight way!
Let's put the Starlight Knight talk aside and get back to our prize thief. Big Daddy hasn't seen anyone that looks like Romuald, so we'll need to ask around some more.
I was about to say, uh-oh, Bernice is awake.
It's Bernice, right? Is she down there?
Belle, let's ask her as well. She's relatively well informed and might have a lead on Romuald.
Sure, let's go. If Bernice doesn't remember either, well, better just ask her.
Bernice, what are you doing there?
You're looking for someone? Well, who is it? And what do they look like?
She's most likely been to Blazewood, but Caesar and Big Daddy haven't seen her. Maybe she came through when none of you were around. I'm guessing you haven't seen her either?
Oh, her? She's a good friend of mine.
A good friend? You know
What?
her?
Of course, we're besties. We hit it off right away. I've never met anyone like... what was her name again?
You don't even know your good friend's name?
Well, we only just met. I might have forgotten to ask her name, but we spent the whole night drinking Nitro Fuel together. She told me it was her first time drinking Nitro Fuel, and she fell in love with it right away. I never thought I'd meet a rival like that. My throne of Outer Ring Fuel God is shaking.
what happened after that? Did she mention where she was headed next?
Yeah, she did. She said she wants to go to this dreamy garden full of nitrofuel trees.
There's no such thing as nitro fuel trees. Did the nitro fuel go to your heads or something? Aside from that, did you talk about anything else?
Maybe not.
That's such an ambiguous answer. Is there something you can't tell us about? Please, Bernice. Her whereabouts are very important to us.
Oh, no, nothing like that. I just forgot. I might have had a bit too much to drink last night, so I can't remember anything except the nitrofuel. Oh, wait. I got it! If I have another nitrofuel and recreate the moment, I'm sure I'll remember something.
She gets a nitro glass out of fucking nowhere.
I'm starting to remember. Oh, the hollow! She asked me how to get to the hollow closest to Blazewood.
The hollow closest to Blazewood. That's a solid lead. Considering when she left, Romual's probably already inside.
Ooh, Romual! So that's her name. Doesn't really feel like it fits her.
Yeah, that's because it's an alias. Our AI assistant is calling me.
Master, I've gathered some information on the Witherblooms. I hope it's helpful. The white Witherblooms Romual bought from Orchidea are commonly used as home decor. Besides their aesthetic value, their scent has calming and cooling properties. These flowers are no longer used in memorial rituals. The most recently recorded use of Witherblooms for honoring the deceased appears in a newspaper photo from about 100 years ago. It is believed to be a tradition from the Old Capital, or an even earlier era.
100 years ago? Why would she follow a tradition from that long ago?
What do you think, Proxy? Should we keep looking for her?
Of course. Now that we've got a new clue, we should hurry.
Belle's right. We don't know her final destination yet, but I'll map out a route so we can catch up. Let's move.
Alright, so the first quest was literally just to go around asking everyone.
Ready when you are, manager.
I see you guys. Is it here? Yeah. Oh, hey, Premier's next. How many chapters is this? Oh, it's another short-ish one. I say that this was also a short-ish one as well, so... Oh, they fixed the image for this, because that was wise. Oh no, they haven't fixed this fucking one, though. Oh, right. Sorry, I gotta clear off all these news, it's gonna bother me otherwise. That's a cute one. That looks like they've gone to Fontaine and come back or something. Also, yeah, this here is just kind of like my favorite units I have lined up. So this will probably change, but instead of trying to make it like my main teams, I decided, you know what, I'll just make it who my favorites are. Based on the clues Bernice gave us, Romeo's probably in the closest hollow. You ready, manager? Let's get moving before the trail goes cold. Yeah, let's go. So I was only like, what, 40 minutes for that first bit? Considering, you know, I did rolls at the start. Oh, cutscene.
So many ethereals. Let's go around. That will take more time.
Excuse me?
Though.
Coming through. Yo, yo, yo! All eyes on me!
Billy, what are you?
No need to go another way. I've been getting ready for this. It's showtime. Oh, evil darker than a black hole! Rejoice! You've earned the honor of being scorched by starlight! Dimension burst! Star crash! Starlight night! Transform!
How does this guy pass the forbidden fruit test?
To see ya.
Today must be your lucky day. Behold, my brand new form, upgraded with funds from Boss Nicole's wallet. Come at me, all of you.
Sick cutscene. The music as well. Let me save that cutscene. Hang on. When Starlight Billy's attacks hit enemies, he gains determination. The amount recovered varies by skill. Determination caps at 120. Additional determination is gained when triggered by perfect dodge. Also, I'm looking at that animation. That looks sick as fuck. Like dodge using his EX, cool wheelie using chain attack, nice swagger, or when triggering a block. Attack to do basic full throttle. It holds a skill to use high traction wheels with current HP. When decimals reaches maximum, press Alt to use the ultimate.
Transformation complete! What do you think, manager? Cost me a fortune to get the super powerful form. Charge!
That motorcycle out of nowhere. That must be where the Denny's went.
Let's go!
This is a must-have for nights. I'd willingly trade an arm for this.
Time to strike!
Don't blink! Nicely done. We can go to the elevator ahead.
Fuck yeah.
She's a wild bronco.
Bro, this is his sprint. He just gets on the fucking thing.
Oh, wait! I see some traces of ether.
I got to see as a heightened sense. I love the music for this. This is so cute.
Left by Romeo.
Under the blazing sun, an unseen army lays claim to the land. Its domination etched in searing pain. The raging winds whip the sands into a furious uprising against the sky. Two colossal beasts clash and tear at one another, fighting for the right to name this untamed world. My name is Belle, walking through this brutal war. But I have no fear.
Belle's gonna be like, hey, Billy, I don't care if you're made of metal, you're gonna get a slap in a minute.
Before any disaster can even reach me, it will be turned to ash by his very presence. I may not say it out loud, but I'm truly grateful to my companion. More than once, I've thought about giving him this month's, or even next month's, video store earnings. To free him from the burden of having advanced his pay. Only then could I truly express the gratitude in my heart. Thank you, S. Billy.
Wait, that's not what I was thinking. Or sound like. So that's why you slowed down and stayed behind me? To do that weird narration?
I just didn't want things to get boring, so I did the opening lines from the latest Starlight Night season. Pretty fitting, right? Anyways, the point is, I've got no weaknesses now. No matter what's waiting ahead of us, we take the shortest route and charge straight through.
Speak of the devil, we've got company. There's an abnormal signal ahead, but it doesn't seem to be ethereals.
Perfect timing! I couldn't really show what a Starlight Knight is actually capable of in the last fight. This time, I'll... Huh? It's that guy!
A familiar figure appears.
Romulo? Oh, were you supposed to be locked up? Oh, no, wait. That's an intelligent construct. What's going on?
Yeah. And looks like he's had quite a few illegal modifications.
This is really strange. Why would someone build something like this? And why is it here?
Hostile target detected. Initiating eradication mode.
Well, this thing doesn't seem that intelligent after all.
Time to show them the true power of a Starlight Knight! Leave it to me!
Hell yeah, Billy, let's do this.
Unknown signal interference detected. Running diagnostics now.
Don't worry.
God damn.
We'll take care of it in no time.
You think you can keep up with me?
I'll get you all wrapped up. I'll take a bite.
Charge!
Let the fear consume!
Shine bright!
He uses the whole fucking motorbike to parry with? Alright, Billy.
Back off!
I've got moves too. Now you're the prey.
It's showtime!
Let's fucking go, Billy.
It's not over yet!
That was your last chance.
This thing fights just like Romule. Could it be?
Under sustained attack, Mech Romule finally drops to the ground unresponsive.
Don't worry. Enemies like this are nothing to S, Billy. Bring as many as you want.
Several Mech Romule units appear one after another, gradually closing in like a pack of wolves on the hunt.
Oh, come on, I just said that! Is everything I say coming true today or something? You know what? When we're out of the hollow, I'm gonna win the lottery, pay off my advance, and still have enough left to buy the latest Starlight Knight Hollow cards!
They're mass-produced? This is not good. There are too many of them.
Don't worry, manager. Fighting outnumbered is a Starlight Knight specialty. They're just a bunch of scrap metal. Just round them up and take them out with a single dazzling attack!
Yo, it's been a while.
You can talk?
You can talk too! What are you so surprised about?
Running into you here was well within my calculations, though I must say, there are a few unexpected surprises. Your new toys look way more fun than what I've got here.
Oh, is this fucking yokai?
That way of talking. Why does it feel oddly familiar?
Ah, right. Of course you wouldn't recognize me like this. Here, my business card.
What business card? Oh no.
Yeah, it's yokai.
Manager, something's wrong. I can't move.
What's going on? Billy's systems are reading normal, and I'm not detecting any ether-based attacks.
It's a multi-vector Trojan! But my firewall is brand new! How is this even possible?
No firewall can hold against Trojans forever. There will always be one that finds its way through. In a closed network like this, release millions of Trojans in a second, and one will inevitably break through the walls. Unless your opponent can build millions of walls just as fast. Now then, aren't you gonna come out and say hello, fairy?
Yokai, why are you here? And why are you using Romule's identity?
Don't spoil the fun of our little hunting game. Well then, hunters who become the prey, your guns won't fire anymore. So tell me, how will you survive when the wolves start closing in?
Don't worry about me! I'll figure something out! Cecilia, protect the manager!
Are you ready, my prey? I'm gonna start counting down. 3, 2, 1.
The hunt.
Oh, hey, Premier. Good music.
What in the world?
Talk. Whose orders are you following?
Premier had a backup plan. She traps Mech Romeo, hoping to extract some useful information, but the light in his eyes flickers briefly, then goes completely dark. It was forcibly shut down.
It's gone.
Thank you, Premier. If you hadn't...
Hold on. Come out. You know there's no point in hiding.
It is an honor to meet you, Judge Premier. Let me be clear up front. What just happened to you all has nothing to do with me.
Are these mechs Rusty Cliff's assets?
I have no clue. My job is to monitor and ensure the transport route stays secure. Don't blame me for staying out of it. It's way above my pay grade. Trust me, I just work here.
Don't say anything unnecessary. I know your every move.
Right. Of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here in one piece. We were notified a few days ago that a Krampus judge would be coming to investigate, but I didn't think it would be you.
Last warning. Don't say anything unnecessary.
Understood.
Leave. And when you report back, tell your superiors. Don't cross the line.
But I'm not done monitoring the route yet. If I can't confirm that it's secure, that big guy's firepower will be... Understood. I'm heading back to deliver the message now.
The Rusty Cliff's contact leaves without looking back.
All right, I'll cut to the chase. It's getting more dangerous here by the minute. Leave now. Don't stick around.
More dangerous? Because of Rusty Cliff Corp?
How much do you know?
Reveal Premier and what we heard from Caesar.
Rusty Cliff promised they'd keep a low profile and wouldn't disrupt normal life in the Outer Ring. Looks like they're starting to cross that line. Go home. You don't need to get caught up in this.
No, we can't go back yet.
Reason.
We're looking for Romeo. It's about the competition.
They bring Premier up to speed about everything Cecilia and Billy know.
So, that's the situation. We'll do our best to avoid Tops. Whatever their goal is, as long as it's not related to Romeo, there's no reason for us to get involved.
I'll go with you.
You mean you'll help us look for her?
Yes. Rusty Cliff won't bother you with me by your side.
Wait, I object! This is way too suspicious. You're with Tops. Why would you suddenly help us? This has nothing to do with your mission.
I can't disclose the details of my mission, but I'll tell you what I can. I'm investigating the big guy that Contact mentioned. It was suddenly deployed after the incident at the competition. In addition, according to Krampus intel, Rusty Cliff is also actively searching for Romeo. Following those leads led me to you. I'm afraid this is not a coincidence. So I want to find her too, and ask her what she took from Rusty Cliff. Or what Rusty Cliff wants from her.
So, the incident at the competition, Romeo's whereabouts, Rusty Cliff's operations and the Outer Ring. These are likely not separate events. They're all connected by an invisible thread, and Romul's holding the other end of it.
Let's team up then. No matter what the rest of Tops is like, Krampus can be trusted.
Seems my colleagues left a good impression. Don't worry. I'll make sure I live up to it.
There we go. I can move now.
A comprehensive scan and cleanup have been performed on Billy. His firewall has been updated to isolate unauthorized data packets disguised as local hollow environment data, especially deceptive distress signals tagged Starlight Night.
What was that last part? That's oddly specific. Was that what got Billy?
Anyway, thank you so much. Manager's AI.
Did he fucking willingly let it in because it said Starlight Night, Billy?
For protecting the manager back there. I won't forget that.
Thanks for helping earlier.
Pardon?
I said, this PubSec officer will be watching you. The second I spot any suspicious behavior, I will call in a truckload of backup from public security.
Okay. Noted.
God! So a hold attack, she does that, and just like the whole like fucking full body pose dancing. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go.
Look, up ahead.
Oh, hey, the traces of Ramiel. These faded ethereals, we've seen them before. We don't need to fight, it's already blocking the way. Then let's move them out of the way together. Sculpture like ethereals blocking your path. The group spends some time moving aside, a bit of a hassle, but it's still better than fighting.
Alright, let's keep going.
This is like an arena. Yep. Certain conditions, Premier restores a set amount of corrosive chill, which can be automatically converted into trial by cold. On the final basic attack, sweeping edge, special attack execution, sending force, or special attack execution, layered frost. She has a trial by cold, hold attack or skill to activate execution. And trigger a bloom, which is a bloom. It hits the enemy, she gains additional decibels. After using ultimate glaciating impalement. Jesus Christ. She attacks her.
Mandrake will enhance the defense of other ethereals. For efficiency, we should take it out first. Of course. If you prefer to toy with your enemies, you can save it for last.
Jesus, did you see that? Oh my god.
Just get it over with. Right, manager?
Of course.
That animation. She's like hanging above them by a thread. That was so cool.
A gap. Got you. This ends here. I will carry out your execution.
Don't blink!
Look, watch this.
Distance.
Look at that. She's hanging by the strings above them. That's so fucking sick.
This is where I come in.
I'll cover you.
Things are ready.
I've checked the map. All the routes are pointing to the same ether fissure.
If Ramiel was here, she would have passed through that fissure.
I don't think there's anything hidden away, but I'll have a look.
Move faster!
If surges through a fissure that appeared out of nowhere, the only way forward is to go through. Yep, current route well within the safe zone, just face to go through, Bell. I like the idea of like Billy and Cecilia being like our main adventure squad that's gonna like come with us. I hope they come with us to 3.0. Like Premier is clearly like, you know, just the character that happens to be here, and she's the new banner character, so of course you're gonna get to play with her a little bit. But it really does feel like Billy and Cecilia are like, they're gonna keep them around for a little longer. Obviously, we'll have to see what it is, because I thought the same about Vivian, and that clearly didn't fucking
Someone
happen.
has already been through here and cleared the path. Protect yourself.
Could it be Ramiel?
Oh, the suspicious
Either
music
way,
is playing.
Works in our favor. More and more faded ethereals.
That means we're getting closer, right?
Trust.
Yeah, we're very close to the ether fissure. Almost there.
Guy!
You smell like a weakling.
Yeah, I forgot about that fucking voice line. It's like, oh, you smells like bitch in here, Cecilia. Cecilia, time and place.
Right up ahead.
Ether surges through a fissure that appeared out of nowhere. The only way forward is to go through. So what do you say, manager? Should we go through? I don't see any other paths around here. We're already here, so sure. The route's uncharted territory, so there's no way to predict where it might take you. Stay sharp out there, Belle. The ether fissure keeps expanding, like toothpaste being squeezed endlessly. What an interesting comparison. Until a regularly fluctuating ether fills the entire passage. Soon the passage reaches its end, and the surrounding gradually stabilize. You were prepared to step into unknown territory, but what appeared before you is...
This place is...
What are we doing here?
It's the Chasm Memorial. Didn't expect the fissure to lead us back here of all places.
We didn't lose our trail, did we? Should we have not gone through that fissure? Is it too late to go back?
Let's not jump to conclusions. I think we're on the right track. Look.
Ahead, a memorial bouquet. Ahead at the memorial, a bouquet of white flowers is slotted into the netting of the fence. They're similar to lilies, but looking closely, they are unique patterns on the edge of the petals, like black marks left by burning flames. A slightly sour fragrance wafts from the bouquet, as if radiating a distinct loneliness. So this is what wither blooms are like.
The flowers are still fresh. If it was really Ramiel who left them, she couldn't have gone far.
But where should we go now? The trail ends here, and there's no one around to ask.
Why did she come here? Why leave these flowers? What could it mean?
Maybe they're for a friend who passed away. But why wither blooms? They're so old-fashioned. This must have some special meaning to her. We just don't have enough information yet.
Over 100 years ago, the alias Ramiel. Pink hair?
Did you think of something?
No, it's nothing. Just some wild guesses. Over 100 years ago, around the time old Eridan was founded, could Ramiel be connected to that history somehow? Pink hair? Could it be? No. No, that's not possible.
Anyway, the trail's gone cold and it's getting dark. We won't find anything useful if we stay here. Let's head back to Blazewood and rest up.
Sounds good. Lighter and the others should be back from patrol by now. Maybe they've got some new clues.
I should also find a place with a signal to report our progress. Let's go.
Whoa! Whoa, give me a fucking second! That was on screen for like a frame! And so the group sets off for Blazewood. Meanwhile, on a distant cliff, a figure stands motionless like a statue, seemingly having made up their mind about something.
What are you looking at?
Memories.
But your memories shouldn't be here.
I'm looking at your memories. Relax. It's not an interrogation. You don't have to answer. I just thought, before we extend our partnership, we should get to know each other a little better.
We have the same goal.
It's not exactly the same, though, right? The answers I want from Sunbringer, and the answers you all want from Sunbringer, are they
Lady Sunbringer mentioned. I can't believe Lady Sunbringer is going to be in the next season. Like, can I just say that? Like, I can't believe like we're at that point with Zenless, and we're going to start dropping like real like banger characters. Like, I can't wait.
Well, that depends. Are you
Like, we've already got our
consistent
Elysia XP, and you're gonna tell me Zenless is gonna be the first one of the current, like, modern free Genshin Star Rail and this to actually drop, potentially, a Kiana XP? That's the first one to pull the trigger on it? Oh, I can't fucking wait. Like, they're like, of all the characters, I forget her name, well, her title, she doesn't seem to have a name. The one that, like, kind of reminds me of Trigger, but, like, a lot darker colours. Because she has her eyes covered from the Season 3 trailer. She looks interesting. Like, the Storyteller, I think she's called. She almost, like, makes me think of, like, a Guilty Gear character. But my main two are the XPs that I'm super looking forward to. And, of course, like, Lady Sunbring is Lady fucking Sunbring. Of course I'm looking forward to that.
Figures. Anything connected to Tops is trouble. We'll take turns keeping watch. Proxy, you guys can stay here tonight without worrying.
Whatever goes on in the city isn't our business. But if they show up here acting like the Outer Ring is their personal playground, then maybe it's time to get a taste of Blazewood's hospitality.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Romuel, Rusty Cliff, that mechanical Romuel. Man, it feels like we've been chasing one mystery after another all day.
Mysteries. With this specialist here, I'll just put him off the pieces.
Let's see, it resumes her struggle with a bag of particularly tough jerky.
Cecilia, need a hand? Check it out. My new armor's got fingertip micro thruster assist.
Stop! Dumbass who almost got tricked by the enemy. Hands off my snacks.
Hey, don't be so mean. I mean, earlier you were all like...
Shoot! Shoot! Go chat with them. Don't even think about my jerky.
Meanwhile, Prometheus is unusually quiet. What do you mean, unusually? She's a very quiet, reserved person. Anyway, as if she's deep in thought.
Strange.
Oh, that's still, like, a problem in this game? Okay, I thought they'd fixed that. Strange. Rusty Cliff is more important than I expected.
Was something wrong, Premia?
The mechanical Romuel we encountered in the Hollow, and the big guy the Rusty Cliff contact mentioned. They're rushing to deploy it, stirring up chaos in the Outer Ring and risking Krampus's attention. They must feel threatened.
Threatened? Who could possibly threaten Tops? Those monsters... Those big shots.
Maybe they're running out of time. Or maybe it's Romuel. That W engine she took. She must know something even Tops's upper ranks would fear. Or perhaps she possesses something they desperately want.
Looks like we need to find Ramiel as soon as possible.
Looks like we need to find Romuel soon. We pinned down her general movements today, and she might still be somewhere nearby. If we expand the search tomorrow, we're bound to find something.
Indeed.
Right now, Sons of Caledon stretch pretty thin, but if something urgent comes up and you need help, just say the word.
Let's put that trouble aside for now. Hey, Lighter! I heard you're the champion! So, have you ever met the Caledon Reaper? Are they as terrifying as the stories say?
I've heard a few stories. They say they're the quiet type. Deadly. Ruthless. Moves like a shadow. Then again, who knows? Maybe they're actually the kind who budgets carefully just to take photos at themed restaurants. Rumors aren't always trustworthy. Sometimes...
Lighter knows who the first champion is, so he's poking fun.
Plenty of people say the Sweepers are demons who've done every terrible thing imaginable. And yet here you are, working alongside one of those demons.
Don't look at me like that. I have no intention of making excuses for the reputation I earned in the past.
Cecilia shrinks back a little and falls silent. Let's let the past stay in the past.
Alright. Let's leave the past where it belongs. What matters is the present and what comes next. We still have to look for Romuel tomorrow, so everyone should get some rest. Cecilia, stop snacking already. You're gonna give yourself indigestion.
Well, just give me... just a minute!
The campfire crackles softly, and the night's chills seem to ease a little. Right, before we carry on, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break.
Bonfire is so nice. Well, why are you here?
I was like, I'll be back in a second, guys. I have returned. Let's see how Cecilia and Premier's, this.
Hey! Why do you keep staring at me? I'm warning you. Don't get any ideas. I'm not the kid who ran crying all those years ago anymore. I've got friends now. Proxies as strong as Phaethon, the second in command of the Cunning Hares. And I'm now a specialist for public security. I even got a big shot boss who, really values me, I think. I'm not scared of you anymore. Guys, you good? Is something going on? Oh, we're good. What could possibly be wrong? It's just she... Hurry! Stop staring at me!
Sorry. I was just reminded of something from the past.
Premier looks up, gazing into the distance, the same kind of stars, the same kind of night. Her thoughts drift back to the day they first met.
All clear.
Wait, this ring's straight up plastic. We fought her for nothing.
Just two left.
Let's leave. If we don't get out of here before the sweepers are back, we're done for.
Not my target. Found you. You're the last ones.
No! Don't come any closer!
Didn't get to pet the little snake.
The fucking what's with the whoosh? My thoughts drift back to the present. For minutes, it's Cecilia again, who maintains her false bravado.
The past? What do you mean by the past?
It's nothing. You really are a little different now.
Huh? Yeah, right? Exactly. Great that you get it. Then, at least for now, the next few days, stop staring at me like that. You're making the scales on my tail stand up.
Premiere turns her gaze back to the crackling fire and doesn't respond. Cecilia pressed her lips together and moves a little closer to the fire. Somehow, it feels like something between them has subtly changed. How about we find something else to talk about?
Can you help me get a few more?
Are they still gonna be okay? God damn, Billy, you really look like a Sonic Aladdin again now.
Bro, this new look of yours.
So what do you think? Don't I shine like starlight?
Yeah, you sure do. An enemy could probably spot you from a mile away.
Lighter. You just don't get it. Look at these smooth lines, this powerful armor, and this brand new red scarf. A companion of justice has to show up in style.
When I first heard you'd activated your ultimate form, I thought maybe the undefeated first champion, or maybe that so-called Caledon Reaper people love exaggerating about was back.
Billy's excitement suddenly comes to a sudden halt.
The first champion? And the Caledon Reaper? So the one behind all those wild rumors Cecilia mentioned before was Billy the whole time?
Well, okay, maybe, perhaps. The rumors about me are a little very exaggerated.
After all, the Caledon Reaper disappeared long before the famed first champion made his grand debut. Isn't that right? As for when the rather ironic story of the undefeated champion beat the Caledon Reaper started circulating, well, some versions even claim to know how many rounds they fought and what finishing move ended it. At that point, it's pure fiction.
So, the silent, ruthless Reaper and the red scarf-wearing champion who always went after the toughest opponents, they were both Billy? No wonder Lighter thought Billy had reverted to that, more intimidating form.
Billy, I think Big Daddy might still have the old maintenance blueprints he used for you. With your current resolve and your original form, you'd probably be even stronger than before. It'll also suit this place and its survival of the fittest mindset better. That's the version of you most people remember.
Billy falls silent for a moment.
Yeah, you're right, Later. But that's not who I want to be anymore. That road only leads back to the old Billy. The one who just followed orders, reeking of oil, fear, and blood. A weapon. But now, on this brand new road toward the future, it's time for Starlight Knight Billy to make his debut.
So, you're killing the ghost of your past with a new identity. Yeah, that sounds like you.
Oh, that's it! That line sounded so awesome! See? You really get me. Next time you come up with something that cool, say it earlier! Oh, and check this out. My new ultimate attack pose. Starlight Billy. Ultimate Shining Impact. Hi-ya!
Watching Billy immediately strike another dramatic pose, Later smiles helplessly. For a fleeting moment near the edge where light meets shadow, another figure seems to appear, a dark silhouette with a red scarf, its outline blurred. It raises a hand in a quiet gesture, acknowledgement, then fades away, vanishing without a word.
We gotta continue our investigation tomorrow. Better get some rest tonight.
It's getting late, I need to head back and rest. Yeah, let's rest. Drowsiness washes over you like a rising tide, your consciousness slowly sinks. Blurred faces, faint voices. Somewhere nearby, why did I say it like that? Nearby, a familiar voice calls out, guiding you forward. Oh jeez, why does this look like that bit from the end of the RE4 remake?
Is this a dream? Or...
We're nearly there, Ashley.
Are you here?
Oh, that's Icarus getting mentioned again.
Icarus. No. It's not enough.
We made a promise to seize this together.
You evils. Get ready. We will not lose. No, no, no. What kind of monster have we created?
That's... Teacher?
Your dream shouldn't be like this. Wake up. If you don't wake up now, you never will.
Ooh. I love what they're doing with Ramiel, where like you're not really sure, like she's clearly got her own motives and she's definitely an antagonist, but like she's still almost like your guardian angel in a way. Like this is not the first time she's bailed us out. The dream recedes like a tide. You find yourself standing once more in the quiet night of Blazewood. The campfire is burnt out and everything is silent. Only a single figure stands before you.
Ugh, my head. Wait, what's going on?
You were sleepwalking, you know. Another step and you'd have followed those memory ghosts straight onto the highway.
Ramiel? Why are you here? No, wait. Before that, who are you, really?
Easy there, Miss Model Citizen. If you raise your voice, you'll wake everyone up. And besides, our Q&A game works in turns, remember? Last time, the final question you asked me about your nightmare, I already helped you with that. Waking you up from your dream wasn't easy, you know. So, now it's my turn to ask a question, right?
What do you want to know?
No need to be so tense. We're just chatting, like before. Let me think. Your nightmare. Alright, let's start here. In your eyes, what kind of person is your teacher?
My teacher? Why would you ask about her? What does that have to do with you or the W engine you stole?
Answering a question with another question is a serious foul in a Q&A game, you know. But if you really don't want to answer, I'll give you a little hint. In a game like this, the one answering can't lie, but they don't necessarily have to tell the whole truth either. So, let's get back to the question. What kind of person do you think your teacher is? A good person? A bad one? Or perhaps...
My teacher... She...
Don't take too long, or you'll get penalized for it.
She's my guide. I trust her. Maybe there are still things I don't fully understand yet, but I trust in her character. I trust the path she's shown me.
A guide worthy of trust, huh? That's a very interesting answer. Alright then. By the rules, it's my turn to answer the question you asked earlier. Who am I? My real name is Remiel. Well,
Remiel? Yeah, you really came up with a great fucking alias.
Dan.
Yep, she is.
Is Remiel Dan.
She is the one and only. Jesus Christ, this artwork. Wow. Yeah, so she is the Dawn. She is the one from the original Void Hunters.
No, that's impossible. That name, it's from over 100 years ago.
I knew you'd react like that. After all, that name probably only exists in history books for you, doesn't it? Lieutenant Colonel of the Guard of Staves, and one of the first generation Void Hunters.
But how can that be?
It's not completely impossible, you know. Time tends to be a little kinder to a person like me. But if you still think I'm lying, well, even though you haven't asked yet, I'll give you one more answer for free. Something I'm sure you're dying to know.
Oh, she's gonna be gone. We already know how this goes. A familiar voice called out in the distance, followed by hurried, uneven footsteps. Your thoughts grow even more muddied. Hearing the call, Remiel turned her head slightly. There's a trace of a weary amusement in her eyes at the interruption, yet it almost feels as if she had already anticipated everything.
Our game time always runs out so quickly. So let's keep it short. To me, that Porceloid W engine is a key to the past. There's something I need it for. So I'm afraid I can't give it back to you just yet. Sorry, but I promise you this. When everything is finally settled, if you still need it, I'll place it in your hands myself. And, though you might not have realized it yet, just like those phantoms in your dreams, you're chasing after something you might never actually find. In that sense, you and I might not be enemies after all.
I don't understand. And what exactly are you planning to do with that W engine?
Greedy, aren't you? That's a whole new question. Let's save it for next time, shall we? Look, that adorable little snake is already on her way over.
Before she can finish speaking, a figure rushes like a whirlwind, tail stiff and upright in alert.
You bad lady! Stay away from us! Belle! Are you okay? Did she hurt you? Lady, I'm warning you. Stay away from my lifetime meal ticket! I'm a pub sex specialist, you know. I've got a bright future ahead of me. Cross me, and you're making an enemy of all public security. And if I get hurt, Demon Lord, the Commissioner will mobilize everyone and flatten the outer ring looking for you. You don't want a massive casualty incident like that, right?
See? This sharp little snake can always find you with uncanny accuracy. She seems particularly concerned about you.
Don't worry, Cecilia. She doesn't seem hostile. At least, not at the moment.
At least not for the moment, huh? What a cautious way to put it. I'd love to keep talking with you a little longer, but it sounds like the rest of your companions are about to arrive too. I really do prefer one-on-one conversations. Handling a whole crowd at once? Just thinking about it makes me tired. So, I suppose this is goodbye for now. Let's save the topic about your teacher for the next time we meet.
Wait, Remiel, don't leave just yet.
Remiel quickly takes a few steps back, her figure slipping into the night and vanishing without a trace. More footsteps follow as Wise, Billy, and Premier rush over together. Thinking about it for a moment, you told everyone your conversation with Remiel.
Huh? A first-generation Void Hunter? That woman? Oh, come on. And I'm the mayor of New Eridu. She's obviously full of it.
A first-generation Void Hunter is like on the same level as the original hero from Starlight Knight Chronicles. A straight-up legendary boss fight. But if she's telling the truth... Damn, how old would she be? Like, over 100 or something.
My kind of late. I'm kidding.
I mean, boss always says...
Cool, of course, the anime trope. The lady that looks like she's in her early 20s at most is over 100 years old. It's like Seat Lali all over again.
Exactly, so she's just...
Hey, one man, hope you're doing well.
Scare you. Proxy, don't let that...
You just missed our encounter with Ramiel, who's now revealed herself as Remiel Dunn, the Lieutenant Colonel Remiel Dunn, from over 100 years ago, who's the first generation Void Hunter. Which, as we are figuring out, if she's true, being honest about that, that would make her over 100 years old. Which is why everyone's going, what the fuck is with this pink-haired Elysia XP chick?
I'm fine. She didn't try anything. Actually, she said she needs the Porceloid W engine for something important, and she'll give it back after. Honestly, I don't think she went out of her way just to lie to me. Same with the whole first-generation Void Hunter thing. She doesn't gain anything from making that up.
Right. I agree with your assessment.
What is it, Premier?
Did you think of something?
The big guy I mentioned earlier. Strictly speaking, I'm not meant to be sharing its movements with you, but given the circumstances, there's no point in withholding it now. Big Guy is just a code name. Its actual designation is Anti-Void Hunter Riot Suppression Mech.
Oh, so, yeah, why would you be getting an anti-Void Hunter Riot Suppression Mech out if it wasn't because Remiel actually is a Void Hunter?
A mech designed to suppress Void Hunters? But why?
So Premier knew more than she was letting on to begin with, then. Or at least Tops knew more than they were letting on. But then Tops is definitely, like, starting to show themselves off as, like, the big evil company behind everything in a lot of ways.
Truly intended to oppose a Void Hunter, but now it seems more likely it was never just a label.
And I imagine it is something more deliberate and not like a Batman always having secret contingencies for the rest of the Justice League kind of bullshit. I don't think this is out of paranoia, I think this is out of hunting.
They have been staged to lure her out.
But then why are they after her?
Romuald,
and why is Yokai involved in all this? Because we encountered Yokai earlier as well.
On Rusty Cliff's board, used to corner Remiel and eliminate her.
So, if that Porceloid W engine is important to her too, then it all makes sense.
Wait, what? So you're saying she might actually be a first.
I love Cecilia. We need to keep Cecilia around just because she's the one that, like, even though this is, like, you know, tail end of season 2, so there's been plenty of time for people to learn and figure it out. Cecilia having very little knowledge about the world around her makes it so much easier for people who don't, like, keep up with the lore, like, 110% like I do, to keep them in the picture. Because she doesn't get it, so she will learn to understand it as the player does.
It's a possibility, yes.
I didn't bare my teeth at her, did I? And call her a bad lady? Is it too late to run for my life now? Maybe I can call for backup from public security. No, wait, no one's gonna back me up. I'm dead, I'm so dead. What if she gets mad and turns me into some permanent outer ring roadside decoration? Oh no, I can actually see it now. Faded Cecilia, just like those faded ethereals. Stop! Proxy, stop it! No, I'm picturing it too.
We need to confirm Remiel's true objective. Now. She can't have gone far. I'll pursue.
Tracking a first-generation Void Hunter? Damn, that's sick. Count me in.
Love Billy. Damn, you're gonna chase off like one of the deadliest people on the planet? Fuck it, I'm in. Billy, please.
Excuse me, the great, not so great specialist Cecilia here might possibly maybe have a way to find
Damn, you're gonna hunt like the most deadliest person on the planet? That sounds great. Let me in. Billy, please.
Okay, just to be clear, I didn't do
Having the rest of the cunning hairs be out the picture is just let Billy run wild. Also, this like the whole of season 2, now when you know this last part of the epilogue, can be summed up as there's a bunch of characters that we didn't know how to like put them to the side, so we just made up a they had to be out of town excuse. They did it for most of the main season with Yishuan. And they did the exact same thing with the cunning hairs here. The only reason why it's just Billy and not the rest of them is because the Nicole took the other two out of town. Because she's got an important meeting. And that's as far as the explanation went.
You put a tracker on a first-generation Void Hunter? Cecilia, how did you even pull that off? Right when she was saying goodbye to you? I mean, I didn't. Chalky did. Anyway, it got...
Are you passing blame to your pet snake just because you're scared you'll get murdered? Cecilia, please.
I'm serious, I didn't mean it. You guys, you all have to back me up. I had zero intention of offending her. None whatsoever. I swear. You're amazing, Cecilia. Going up against a first-gen Void Hunter without even flinching. That's our quick-thinking, fearless specialist, Cecilia. I didn't. That's not what happened. Don't twist my words. It was just an accident.
You don't need to panic, Cecilia. I don't think she's hostile toward us. If she were, we'd already be done for.
I guess that's true.
Well, you gotta understand though, like, this is like, not to do the whole power scaling thing, because, you know, it's an easy way to do it. If Remiel Dunn is a first generation Void Hunter, if she is true to her name, her, like, actual canonical power, compared to, you know, Miyabi or Yeshuangguan, you know, modern Void Hunters, no, modern Void Hunters look like ants to her. Like, you know, like, that is, like, this is the, what Zenless is doing here is the leap from Acheron to fucking Finan in Honkai Star Rail. But yeah, no, Acheron is an extremely powerful godlike figure, but Finan's a fucking Kaslana. And so, no, he does get the full, like, demigod, like, process, you know? He does get the whole animation, like, that, like, I wouldn't be surprised if, assuming Remiel does become playable, she gets an insane fucking kit. Like a really over-animated, like, really detailed, like, probably expensive as shit to make kit in the same way Kevin/Finan had. Or, like, in Genshin terms, we're going from an Archon to a Shade. You know, we're going from, like, the godlike beings we're used to the ones that far outrank all known knowledge of the universe kind of gods. And keep in mind, there's also, because we've seen the trailer, Lady Sunbringer, another first-gen Void Hunter, is going to show up in Season 3. Who knows if she'll be playable, but that's heavily, noticeably, like, a Kiana XP. So we've had Kevin Kaslana show up in a modern Hoyoverse game with Finan, and now we're getting Kiana Kaslana show up in a modern one through the Sunbringer in Zenless. Like, we're popping off. But I'm very interested to see how
this direction
Zenless handles its XPs. Because we've already seen for Remiel, they're prepared to mix up the formula a hell of a lot from what people are used to. Cyrene in Honkai Star Rail is like 99% just Alicia again. Finan is just Kevin but not evil.
It's my first time using this.
You know? Like, the Honkai Star Rail's XPs are very comparable to their originals. Remiel is very different from Cyrene and Alicia, while still having some fundamentals of her theme. You know, she's still very humanity focused. It's just in a very different perspective. So I'm very curious, like, how they're gonna handle Remiel, and I'm also curious how they're gonna handle Sunbringer, how they're gonna handle their own Kiana. It also makes me curious, like, how they will handle their own Raiden May, you know, their own Kevin, their own Bronya, like, in time, assuming they do more XPs.
Understood. I'll wake the Sons of Caledon. You guys go ahead, Bell. We'll catch up to you.
Because the thing I love about the XPs in Honkai Star Rail is that it feels like revisiting an old friend many moons after the fact, even though they're technically different people in ways. You know, you meet Acheron, and like it does feel like a very aged, weary Raiden May. And it's why, like, her story got to me so much, and why I was so emotional with it. Robin, no, Pulse Gaming is lame. Kevin is based, though. You know, because, like, it was such an... It felt like a continuation of her story, but, like, returning to an old friend so long after. And, you know, Finan, it was very similar. It felt like seeing the journey of Kevin, but in a very different perspective and whatnot. Whilst this, deliberately mixing it up, it could be, like... It feels more like they could make it just a fresh take on the character, which in its own way can be exciting, instead of it just being, you know, it's not just Alicia again. It's not all just love, romance, and poetry. Not saying that that's what Alicia and Cyrene is, but you get what I mean, like those core parts of her character. Billy's talking, yet the camera zoomed in on Cecilia. Okay. The manager needs that W engine, so I don't care if they're a Void Hunter or whatever. You steal something, you give it back. Chase him down, demand answers fair and square. That's the Starlight Night way. Since you've all made up your minds, the specialist can't bail out now either. But if things really go south, we're all running together. Once you're ready, let's head out. Let's go. Meanwhile...
Oh my. Didn't expect that naughty little...
Oh, I'm guessing she found the tracker.
...to be quite so capable. Now, when did she even manage to stick this thing on me? Why do I get the feeling she wasn't taking me seriously?
Remiel, stop wasting our time.
And what's this thing?
Pursuit units are closing in on your position.
Yes, got it.
I don't think this is an extension of Yokai, because Yokai, like, would be talking down to her a lot.
I don't mean Faithin, of course.
Don't let your guard down.
I mean, it could be, because it's hard to say.
So no way to be sure if it's specifically designed to counter you.
Oh, are you worried about me? Or is it something else? Relax. I know what I'm doing. But before I open the treasure chest, let me waste just a tiny bit more time doing something only a bad girl would do,
Don't say bad girl in that kind of whispery voice, Remiel. I'm already submitting.
Going to play a little game of hide and seek with that anti-Void Hunter mech. Right, and before that, I should return this tracker to that cute little snake first.
She's gonna go up and go, Cecilia, I noticed the tracker you put on me, and Cecilia will shit herself. She will go, oh! No. She'll be like the fucking Punisher meme. No. Wait. You and your companions arrive at the hollow where the signal cut off.
Wait, why does everything in here look all faded too? Don't tell me. Don't tell me the Void Hunter's punishment has already started. Hey, don't freak yourself out. It's just how this hollow looks. I've done some field investigations here before, and look, I'm totally fine. No need to panic. Whew. Oh, thank goodness I know the most reliable proxy ever. Otherwise, my glorious career would have ended early in this black and white silent film. Still, something feels off.
I love Cecilia. I didn't roll her because I said, like, her character build is so painfully fucking niche. When you look at how she works and how she's supposed to be used, I was just like, there is no way on this God's green earth I'm going to be able to fit her in anywhere. I'd rather save my rolls. But as a character, like, she's the goal failure to outrank all goal failures, and I kind of, like, love her for it. She's a heart of gold, but scared of fucking everything. Yet she works with the police, so is trying her best to not come across that way. Meanwhile, the person who literally gave her PTSD is in the party with us, Premiere. Who, by the way, I still love her fucking design.
Let's keep going.
Doesn't matter if it's a trial for the Void Hunter. Starlight Knight Billy is always ready for battle.
This genuinely, you know what? This looks like, I forget the name of that city. The area you go to late on in Nier Automata. That's what this reminds me of.
It's over. This ends here.
Hero's Night Charge!
Also, if you haven't seen New Billy, you're in for a treat.
End it here and now.
It's okay to be afraid.
Draw!
There's something strange up ahead. Huh? Oh, this is a little bamboo. Looks like it's melting. And my tracker.
There's also a note.
There you go, you submitting, falling for words. I need to in my eardrums first. Shocker to know one, Robu. I am now. Everyone obsessed with trench face. Oh, right, Fez. I was reading this thing, I was like, it's a fucking what? Right.
What does it say? Is it a warning? Is she turning us all into faded?
There was a video that popped on my feed. I didn't watch it because I was busy, but it popped on my homepage about trench face, so I'll maybe check it out at some point.
Is it trash talk? A challenge? So it's finally happening. I get to throw down with a legend face to face.
A small doodle with a puffed up, angry face sits on the note. The handwriting is elegant and firm.
Talking is hardly a habit I'd care to encourage. It only gets more dangerous for me.
Why is the music getting all sexy? It's just reading a note from Remiel.
I, Remiel Dan, intend to honor the promise I made you. There's no need for you to venture any deeper.
She's trying to politely warn us away. The Absolute Terror trench face, perhaps? I honestly can't remember what it was called. It just popped up on my homepage.
Oh, and this little one? I traded a story for it. Back then, I thought we were quite alike. But on second thought, this melancholy style
This music is her subtly revealing, I know your tricks, go away. But the music is like, hey, is she going to, is she threatening to, kill us if we get too close? Or is she threatening to fuck us if we get too close?
Okay, so she returned the tracker and even gave us a gift? It seems she's not that angry. Does this mean I'm safe now? It sounds like both a warning and a promise. Whatever she's up to, it's likely far beyond what we can handle. At least in her eyes. But is she trying to protect us? Or is this a calculated misdirection?
I'm curious to see how this leads to us having to go to Roskale of her. Because that's where Season 3 takes place. Before you can think it through, a familiar wave of pain crashes over you. Your vision starts to fade into a blur. At the sound of your companions' worried voices, you force your gaze upward. Through the haze, you see it clearly. Not far ahead, a lone figure stands in silence.
Remiel? Remiel? Where? She's here?
God, I fuck with the wings on Remiel so hard. I love the wings. There's a few characters in all Hoyo games that have wings, but most of them have really short ones, really small ones. The fact that she's actually got convincingly giant as fuck wings that you could see her using to carry herself around, it's no, they're so cool. We need an actual angelic ass fucking character in these games.
Over there.
There? Where? I don't see anything.
I'll go on and catch up with you all ahead.
Wait, don't go! What did you mean by that?
A sharp pain stabs through your head. By the time the pain subsides and you look up again, Remiel's figure has already faded, melting into the colorless void.
Manager, you good?
I've checked the area. Doesn't look like anyone's been around.
Sorry. I think I just saw an illusion of Remiel and blurted it out. She was here. I'm sure of it. I think I can trace her path through these illusions.
Illusions? But Billy and I didn't see anything. Hey, Proxy, are you sure you're okay?
Don't worry, Cecilia. I'm okay. Right now, finding Remiel is what matters.
Which is a nice way of saying, I'm not okay, but I've got priorities.
Don't push yourself, alright? If you start feeling sick, you have to tell us, okay?
Sure, I will. Let's keep moving. These illusions again. Over here.
God, Billy.
Switch. I will carry out your execution. Watch your blind spot.
It's showtime!
Jesus Christ, Billy.
You're just... time to strike!
What are you looking at? Come on!
There's something strange up ahead.
God, if you hit the wipeout on that, like, wheel slam at the end, I can imagine that would look sick as fuck. Why is this, like, sprint stop?
Talking to someone?
Him doing a little rock out pose.
Come on! Whoa.
Yeah, my things are ready!
This is a nice place. A world of pure white. I like it. It suits me. If I die one day, I hope someone can lay me to rest here. Or at least somewhere like this. What are you talking about? I'm a void hunter. How would I ever get corrupted and turn into an ethereal? Well, it's a promise then. If I really do become an ethereal someday, you'll be the one to kill me. And then bury them here. As proof that I once lived. That's not what I meant. Why would you bury me here after I've turned into an ethereal? That's hideous. I don't want that.
So you want the voice you heard? It sounds like a really sad story, like she was leaving behind her final words or something. Which means what you saw likely wasn't the Remiel of the present, but from much earlier. So, Remiel's actual goal is the thing that's buried here. Very likely. The only way to get our answers is to catch up to Remiel. If she is coming back for something, she'll have to pass through this fissure too. Up ahead, this wild goose chase should be reaching its end soon. Remiel, and that W engine manager's after. They're right in front of us. Let's go.
There's a fissure.
Yeah, sure. Let's jump in a fissure in the middle of the white void. Sure nothing bad will come of that. A long load screen. Well, we're really going somewhere else, huh? Where the fuck is this? Bella and I said the same thing, but I said it with a little bit more of an oomph.
I didn't know you were capable of this. I'll give it a try too.
I feel like I should be able to do this.
Whoa, what is this?
What the heck? Is that a coffin? Do we want to open this? Is the game gonna load? Boss music? What? Hello? Yeah, I was gonna say, it's playing the fucking Metal Gear boss theme.
Target zone lockdown.
What is this thing?
That took a while to load.
Damn, look at its armor! And that energy output! Classic Topps work! Different sides and all, but...
Speaking of Metal Gear, we're getting closer to the MGS Master Collection 2, and the other day Konami confirmed that all the online features of Peace Walker are gonna be in the Master Collection version, which is fan-fucking-tastic news, because it means you can do the co-op campaign. You can do versus ops, so you can do 4v4. You can do all the side missions where you're taking down the tanks with with 3 of your friends. Like, that's peak. I'm so glad they kept that, because that was like the most fun part of Peace Walker, was getting your friends together to do Metal Gear co-op.
Too bad for them, they caught me on a perfect day.
Also, the doorbell just went. 1 second, guys, sorry.
How tough that mech is. I'll come out victorious.
Hey, if you can believe it, with my post was a bunch of political ads. It's almost like the UK is having their midterms tomorrow or something. It was a bunch of independents, so I was just like, It was funny, the other night, not yesterday, the night before, there was... This isn't, I'm not talking about political subject, I'm talking about the politicians themselves, the person. We had like a door-to-door person trying to do it, and their focus was, like, on their talking focus point was education. My mum's been a teacher for nearly 25 years, so she knows her shit. And it was like, I didn't get involved, I just stayed out the way, but I was listening in, and it was like a 20-minute back and forth of my mum basically just schooling this dude on, like, everything. Like, she was very quick to point out his arrogance. Like, I think my mum got the opportunity to let out some steam on a politician, like, to their face, on a topic that she knows for a fact better than he ever would, and just ripped into him, and it was like... It's so funny. Like, I didn't want to say, I wasn't going to get involved, I didn't want to say anything, but I was just like, fucking hell, mum. Just close the door on him. Midterms on the 19th. It's why I don't plan to stream tomorrow. I'm in the morning, I'm just going to go vote. I'm going to go vote Green, because it's the only party that isn't trying to erase my identity as a trans person. And, you know, we're not in the US, so it isn't a, you know, two-party solution, to be blunt. And then just go about my business for the rest of the day. But I won't be streaming because I know it's going to be miserable in the social media space. I just want to kind of like keep my head down on it until it's over. It's the same what I did with the actual like main elections a couple years back now, which is crazy that was, you know, nearly 2 years ago. You guys right now? I mean, yeah, I suppose, because we're not under a blatant Nazi state like the US is. To be fair, we're not much better. We've got the Reform to deal with, and Reform is dealt with, firstly, people from the Epstein list again, because, you know, of course there is, and for some reason they still get to the point of the conversation. And people who worship Trump and his plan and want to bring exactly what Trump's doing in the US to the UK. And they're the loudest voice that the news keeps on beating up at every opportunity, because it's blatantly clear it's the party that all the rich people want to win so they can have their power here. So it's literally like, everyone needs to fight Reform because they are the racist pricks that will destroy this country if they get into power. And all the billionaires want that exact thing to happen, so yeah, they get promoted everywhere. Not what I meant, but no. But that too, they've been away for like a decade straight now. Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, it's one of those things, it's like, this is the last thing I'll say, because you know I hate talking politics. Conservatives will never be trusted again, so they'll never win another election again, because they destroyed this country for 13 years straight. Half of the Conservative Party left and joined Labour, who's the current party in power here in the UK. I pointed it out at the time and didn't vote for them, but who fuck listens to me because I'm young, and so lo and behold, they're just Conservative 2.0. They are deliberately setting up a campaign to basically make the footpath for reform to get power. They've done nothing to resist reform. They keep on allowing every reform talking point to push forward. They keep on just fumbling over anything that makes them look bad without doing anything to support themselves. They want the rich billionaire-backed party to take control because they know it will benefit them and them alone. And obviously we don't want reform to win because I don't want Trump's America in the UK. Thanks, you can take it back. And so the only two options really for me as a radical left-wing person is Green or your party, but your party doesn't have enough foundation. It's not a fully realized party. It can't take it's in no position to take power. There's not enough members and it's not enough like foundational pieces. Like it needs another like 2-3 years to even be a functional like full party. So it kind of has to be Green. And don't get me wrong, there's some aspects of Green that I don't agree with as an individual, but when comparing to the monsters, I would rather go with the Green, you know? When looking at the options, I'd rather go with the obvious fucking good guys than words I won't use because I don't want this video to get, like, taken down. People. But I digress, I'll leave it there.
Anti-Void Hunter riot suppression mech.
I'll never veer away from my stance on it, I just, like, don't like talking about politics, you know how it is. I meant the two-party system. I gather you meant the two-party system.
Definitely use some work.
Of stunning myself. Well, yeah, it's almost like he's ex-conservative.
I saw that.
Whoever is piloting that mech, answer me. Whose orders are you following?
He's ex-part of the problem. That just jumped ship and then forced the original Labour leader out so he could take over. And because Conservative were already demonised by most of the UK because of the past 13 odd years of just making a fucking humiliation of us, it was an easy pass for him to just take over. And because people, you know, don't do research, they just went, oh yeah, we'll go Labour. And it's like, no, god damn it. There's a better solution than the party that stated before the original election that they were going to attack trans people. You fucking pieces of shit. Like, you know.
What exactly is hidden here?
Hey, you don't seriously think I'm just gonna answer your questions, do you? But I can tell you one thing.
I digress.
Before I get to the real work, I'll be clearing out all of you unstable variables that might threaten.
Oh, he's not doing much better. Well, yeah, you just said. I think most states in the US are kind of, even the ones that are more left-leaning or and you know more anti-Trump are still like having to suffer the fucking consequences of it.
Oh, the high and mighty judge, as arrogant as ever. You really still don't get it, do you?
Withdraw. This is your final.
Premier's not just a... By the way, going back to this game, Premier's not just a judge, Mr. Meg Operator. She used to be a sweeper. She, as in, you know, she would go into buildings alone and was hired to kill everyone within it and would do so. And that was over a decade ago.
What a troublesome bunch.
You do not understand how deadly of a woman you're picking a fight with here, Mr. Mech Operator.
So, I'm afraid you all have to stay here forever.
Anything, it's over. Face your judgment.
I'm on fire! This thing's not as difficult to deal with as I thought.
Anti-Void Hunter mech. In name only. Krampus. Judgment approaches.
It's showtime!
Oh, I love this battle theme. I've always been a big fan of this battle theme. Every time you fight these giant mechs, it's a very fitting theme for like fighting giant mechs. I just fuck with it so hard.
Better not let me
Alright, we fucking rinsed it, if you can believe it. Oh, so is that guy just dead? I was taking down the mech sent by Tops.
That so-called anti-void hunter whatever mech. With a name like that, I thought it'd be a real threat. Turns out it went down in seconds. Wait a second. Doesn't that mean we're basically on the same level as a void hunter?
Cecilia, no.
If word gets out that we took this thing down, public security's gotta give me a raise. And a promotion, right?
Then I'm getting myself an honorary citizen Starlight Billy custom bike paint job. And when we're back, I'm designing a signature combo finisher for the 4 of us. I'll even let you name the move this time. Generous, right? Hey, manager. You listening?
Belle, where are you going? Wait. What are you?
Her ringing fills your head. Your companions' voices grow distant, muffled. At the same time, the pain behind your eyes comes rushing back. Your body moves before your mind can catch up, as if pulled by invisible strings. You stumble forward, unable to stop yourself. Uh-oh.
Well, this is where we say goodbye, my old friend. And I truly hope that we never see each other again.
What the fuck's going on? Belle? Uh-oh. What the fuck was in that coffin?
Manager!
This power.
She's in danger!
So are we! Everything around us is getting pulled in!
Is Belle inside that thing?
Subdue it to get Belle out of there.
Yo, what the fuck?
Don't break the outer shell without damaging the inside. Excuse me.
I didn't hit Belle just now, did I? Oh! Get away from me!
It's fine. I'll handle it. I will carry out your execution!
Windswept and Vortex. When applying a different type of attribute anomaly effect to an enemy already affected by the attribute anomaly, if one of the anomaly effects is Windswept, the sword effect will not be triggered. Instead, the Vortex effect will be triggered. Upon triggering, the anomaly other than erosion will be finalized, dealing area of effect anomaly damage to the corresponding attribute. For a period of time after triggering Vortex, Vortex cannot be triggered again. Oh, so it's kind of like a multi-stack. So yeah, so unless you're using Ether characters, if you hit a Windswept, you still carry on your anomaly build-up, but you just get the extra push as well. Also, this music is wild.
For the highlight reel!
Better not let me fool you then.
And I imagine we're going to get a lot of Windswept moving forward, because for those who don't know, a new element is getting added to the game outright in 3.0, the Wind element.
Time to roar! Starlight!
With the 3.0 debut character, when I can speak properly, being Wind attribute.
An opening.
I fuck with this boss theme, by the way. This is very, like, Zenless' style of music, but almost broken in a way, which is fitting considering what's going on. Don't look directly at the sun. Achievement complete. What?
Your tomorrow.
It's also, I've just realized, it's a remix of the creator theme. It's a remix of the creator theme. It's a remix of the boss theme we just heard, the mech. Like, it's a little bit of everything.
Time to strike.
Like, it's a little bit of both.
Don't blink. It's okay to be a
And is that bagpipe I can fucking hear in it?
Time to clean up.
No, I'm not sure.
Time to roar! Starlight!
Is this, by the, like, the reason why Remiel didn't want us to come along? Because she sensed that it would, like, attach to Belle like this? Oh, cutscene.
Belle's still in that thing. We need to get her out.
But it's huge! Where do we even start?
How should I know? I'll take the top. You check the bottom.
Wait. It's not over yet.
No, it can't be. Is that Belle?
Manager, is that you? This doesn't look good.
Experience tells me we should retreat, observe, and come up with a plan. But my instincts tell me, if we don't defeat it right here, right now, Belle will never come back.
What the fuck?
Damn it! It's too powerful!
Not good.
This feels like we just stumbled into the fucking final boss. What do you mean?
Hey guys! That weird thing is charging at us!
Jesus Christ! We didn't even get to fight it. That was just survival. They just beat the shit out of us. Hey, female Finan Realm. You know what my brain went to? It went to the fucking King in Yellow. This thing looks fucking sick though. Oh, Remiel's gonna bail us out.
What is this?
I know. You don't want to hurt them. You've already tried your best. You did better than I ever could. Don't worry. I'll take it from here.
King Yellow's in Fear and Hunger? I mean King Yellow as in King in Yellow. As in the book. Oh, hi, Cyrene. Hey, yeah, can you... Do you notice how when she went from devil form to angel form, she suddenly looked exactly like Alicia / Cyrene? Hey, do you think she's an XP? In a daze, all you can feel is a faint brush of feathers and a single voice. You open your eyes to a radiant glow.
Me.
Damn, Remiel. I noticed that you you don't have the belt buckle, you now have string. You're playing a hazardous fucking game, keeping those cannons sealed, Remiel. Also, this piano. This is the book, so yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Fear and Hunger definitely does take inspiration from the King in Yellow. So does, to give a more recent example, Saros. Saros is very inspired by the King in Yellow. Once again, I'm not streaming Saros. Saros is a me game I'm playing in my spare time. That game is hella fucking King in Yellow. It's like when you play something and it's inspired by the House of Leaves. It's like sometimes you just need to have like a game designer know absolute balls from a book that's super old and super complex and just make their story be inspired by it. Because, you know, a classic example, Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill is not just inspired by Dante's Inferno, it's heavy fucking House of Leaves. It's why violence is all white in that game. And everything you do is painting the violence within.
Don't speak. You need to stabilize.
Also, is this how we're gonna get the playable Finan in 3.0? Because, like, Remiel is going to basically contain and make it like a controllable power.
Apology. I'm sorry. I should have come here sooner, warned you to leave sooner, and erased my trail sooner.
Also, I hope that thing's a weekly boss and I get to, like, rematch it. I want to fight that thing. I mean, beyond just countering it and hoping I live. I want to fight it properly.
I'd acted sooner. Though I didn't expect that you'd make it all the way here on your own, without relying on the key. This is my fault. So, I'm sorry. I have to apologize to you once more. And now...
Also, Remiel is fucking gorgeous. Like, even, like, ignoring, like, you know, like, all the horny jokes I might make or whatever. Like, no, her character design is genuinely gorgeous. Like, they nailed it.
What is hidden here was once my Void Hunter's weapon.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. No wonder it corrupted the shit out of you. We've learned in history that Void Hunter weapons tend to be curses more than blessings.
I know why they exist.
Miyabi's Void Hunter weapon is actively trying to possess her. Yeshuang Void Hunter weapon is deleting her memories every time she uses it. I guess that tracks.
Completely different meanings for us.
But what is it weapon then when it's in a physical form for you, Remiel? Because that sure as shit wasn't a sword.
And now, it's the effect tied to you. Your condition. It stems from opposing forces inside you, and the balance between them has already broken. Your contact with Thamiel has only accelerated your fall into the abyss you were already sliding toward.
And also, someone will have to catch me up on my, like, literature, but Thamiel feels like a name of something as well. And not just, like, you know, a fanciful thing to go along Remiel. In the same way that her alias was Ramiel, in reference to that angel, Thamiel feels like it's a reference to something as well, but I can't quite picture it on my head.
But this isn't incurable.
Is this going to be why we have to go to Roskalifer? Because this
I do too.
Journey to the Abyss that that Belle just got pulled into is still slowly happening, as, you know, Remiel's explaining to us, and the only cure is going to be in Roskalifer.
It's just...
Yeah, if we're going to ease it temporary, and we know that Remiel's plan is to get back to Roskalifer eventually, that this might be our explanation for why we go there in Season 3.
If you want to cure these symptoms once and for all... No. If you want to uproot the chronic blight...
Head to Roskalifer. Go on, say it.
Go to Roskalifer.
Ah, there it is.
You'll find the doctor best suited for both of us.
Hey, let's not ominously use the word doctor. I'm getting PTSD from fucking Genshin, alright? Let's not ominously use that word, alright? Fucking Dottore shows up.
But before that, what you need most is rest. Don't make your friends worry. Get a good night's sleep. Before everything becomes too late.
The massive wings fold in intensity, and it feels like warm fingers gently brushing across your forehead. Wrapped in an inexplicable sense of calm, you drift into a deep sleep. Yeah, that is the Alicia showing through. That she can have that peace in her soul be so strong that it calms those around her. Yeah, no, that's Hoyo Jesus kicking in. That the simple touch can cure all your problems. Yeah, okay. I kind of wish we spent, like, any time actually fighting that second phase, but I get that's, like, it was just a survival, it wasn't a fight. But that was like, genuinely, like, a tease of what felt like the final boss, you know? Your consciousness drifts through a long stretch of haze, like the sun sinking into a deep sleep, only to slowly rise again from the dark waters after a long night.
I'm home?
You're awake. Don't sit up yet. Give it a minute. You need to rest.
Right. Billy and Cecilia and Promia. Are they okay?
They're all fine. No need to worry. Billy and Cecilia were here the entire time, actually. They were kind of getting loud, though, and I didn't want them waking you, so I sent them downstairs. As for Promia, she left after making sure you were stable.
To be fair, Promia, we saw the internet, Promia was pretty messed up as well herself.
She said she needed to log it as evidence.
So she probably needed some time to kind of lick her own wounds, if we're being honest. I made you worry again.
Sorry for making you worry again.
It's okay. It's over. You're safe now.
Is it really over? Back in the hollow, I don't even know why, but I just had to touch it. That Void Hunter's weapon. And the moment I touched it, I think I blacked out, but I could feel it. Like I was back into that same state as before. Teacher, that incident I caused, it never really ended.
You caused? Belle?
It's okay. Stop overthinking. It's all over now. Are you hungry? I'll get you something. You kept repeating Rose Califer in your sleep. Is that some kind of snack brand?
Rose Califer. Actually, it sounds more like a place. Before I passed out, I think I saw Remiel. She mentioned this place and said, there's someone there who can completely fix my eyes. And she brought up Helios Academy. Ugh, my head. I can't remember.
Hey, it's fine.
I think they've been alluding it for a while that Helios Academy that Belle and Wise grew up in wasn't as pure as they like to believe it was. I think they did something to Belle, in the same vein that they did something to Seed, because Seed was also a student of Helios. And Seed, it's more obvious. Machines have a habit of breaking down and dying when they're in closest proximity to her, and there's nothing in, like, she doesn't have, like, any kind of, like, electromagnetic interference. It's just her natural, like, senses that just seem to deactivate machines. That was something Helios did to her. Helios, I think, have been when they were still around, experimenting on all these kids. It's also why I don't think their teacher, Carol, is as innocent as they'd like to think she is. I think she was heavily involved in it all. Maybe not the actual end-all, be-all cause that caused the Hollow Zero and resulted in the end of this world. Or, like, well, the destruction of modern civilization that they had to then rebuild from with New Eridu. But they're definitely involved. And I think whatever that was that came from Belle is also a result of something that happened to her when she was too little to remember at Helios.
Oh, speaking of Remiel, Billy and the others brought back the competition prize, the Porceloid W engine. It's on the table over there.
Oh, so she'd held true to her promise.
No. She kept her word. What she said back in Blazewood. Don't tell me this W engine is the key to unlocking that last strange seal. But somehow, even without it, I managed to do the same.
Yeah, that's what Remiel was getting at. It was the key to that coffin, yet Belle just touching it opened it.
From the start, it was probably to retrieve her Void Hunter weapon. But again, who put it there to begin with?
God, I can't wait for Season 3. There's so many fucking questions I have. Like, Zenless is hitting its fucking stride lately, and, like, I am all for it.
Just worry about that later.
Like, they had a lot they had to clean up in the 1-point series. 2-point series started getting the story together, but had some pacing issues here and there. But now in this latter half, it's like, no, they're locking the fuck in. This has been, like, the third patch in a row where I'm like, oh, fucking let's go. You know, like, I want to see where this goes next.
Wise, can
Can I go downstairs for a
The
bit?
introduction of yokai, the whole thing with Ramiel last time, all this shit with like Helios getting referenced back and that whole like Eclipse demon form. This one is like, oh no, they're setting up some crazy shit for Ross Caeliffer potentially. Season 3 could really pop off, and I hope it does.
Find you something to eat.
I want Season 3's leap in quality to be like going from Inazuma to Sumeru. As in, it's like, oh no, okay, you can tell they know their shit now, and they're prepared to execute, and they just give you a god tier story. Yeah, it's just right here. The stolen Porceloid W engine sits here quietly, as if it always belonged here. It's been returned to you in a way it never expected, unexplained. However, its existence proves one thing: Ramiel kept her promise. You reach out and touch it, and you can feel that sensation that brings your nerves relief. During combat against of the Scorched Horizon, successfully counter any skill from all enemy units they've summoned using defensive assist. The Molten Crown of Dusk? That's what you get for being able to stand your ground? Well, that's what they call it if you manage to stand your ground against the fucking thing? That's a sick-ass fucking title. I might just equip that. That sounds like something you'd get in fucking Dark Souls. Hang on a minute. Hell yeah. Oh, is this tutorial stuff? It absolutely is. Yeah, explaining the wind attribute and the wind anomaly. Seems like I said, we are going to get a playable wind character in 3.0. I believe it's going to be the first banner, which is Velina. I really want to rematch this thing. I'm going to check afterwards if there is an easy way to rematch it, like if it counts as a weekly boss or something. Oh, they're in here. Hey guys, I'm alive.
Belle! You're awake! How do you feel? Anything hurt? Dizzy? Want some water? Or, chips?
Manager! Finally! My log shows you were unconscious for 5 hours, 14 minutes...
You know, not as long as I thought. I thought it was going to be like, you've been out cold for a day or something like that.
Hey, don't freak out. I'm okay, really. Thanks for bringing me back. But I really owe you an apology. I must have really scared you back there, huh? You guys didn't get hurt, did you?
Hearing this, the two of them immediately start fumbling and joking around, exaggerating their reactions to lighten the mood.
Hurt? What are you talking about?
Belle beat the shit out of all of them, so yeah, they're probably aching like shit, but...
That little ether energy blast didn't even leave a scratch.
Yeah, you seriously underestimate our battle-hardened survival skills. We handled it. Easy. But you... you're our precious proxy and lifetime meal ticket.
Cecilia's like, you're my food. You're the one that gets me food. We can't have anything happen to you.
And that Ramiel. Billy, if you did any maintenance for your new form, I can foot the bill. I don't want to make things difficult between you and Nicole.
That's not a problem at all. Nicole...
Yeah, Nicole, what? Nicole's been missing for a little too long now. What is she up to?
So, what? She picked up another shady, high-paying job? Or messed something up and went into hiding again?
Well, technically speaking, Nicole, Anby, and Nekomata have all gone off the grid. Last thing she sent me was this.
I was joking earlier. Is this actually going to be our tag team? That's Ross Caeliffer.
Whoa, what is it? This photo's awful. Can't tell a thing from it.
That straight up looks like Ross Caeliffer from all the teaser stuff we've seen. So they're there too. I was joking earlier, but are we actually going to do, like, a team? Like, it's not just going to be Belle and Wise go over there and meet all the new characters? Like, is Billy and Cecilia actually coming with us? And they're going to actually be, like, an actual full-functioning, like family sort of thing going over there?
Is she running?
Now, based on my extensive survival experience as a proud member of the Cunning Hares, no doubt about it, that's a high-level escape maneuver. Look at that motion blur. Pure split-second genius. But don't worry, Nicole's got a talent for scamming and
Billy, don't say that about your boss.
and getting out of tight spots. She'll be fine. They're the kind who can claw their way out of a whole mob of debt collectors empty-handed. Odds are they just stumbled into some massive deal and went into business blackout mode. So, manager, until boss makes her glorious return, I'm rolling with you. I can keep you safe in the meantime. No shady people or weird stuff getting anywhere near you again.
Me too! Me too!
Yeah, oh, they are coming with us. That's cute. What Zenless is then basically answering my main complaint of the epilogue of season 1 with the epilogue of season 2. My biggest grumbling point at the end of season 1 is that it really felt like Vivian's story was going to continue with us, and she was going to come with us into season 2, just for them to immediately say, no, she's going to stay back. And I was like, well, no, it shouldn't just be Belle and Wise on their own going to places. They have connections. They have people that can support them. They should have someone go with them. That was a huge sticking point of kind of grumbling that I had at the end of season 1. So the fact that they've actually gone, oh, okay, yeah, no, they're going to unknown land. Let's bring them, actually have some of their most trusted allies go with them. Cecia's one of the family. She straight up lives here with us, so she is one of the family. And Billy's always been looking out for us since the very start. So no, these are almost the perfect, most trusted 2 people you're going to bring with you to this sort of thing. Who have been with us the longest. Well, Cecilia not the longest, but you know what I mean.
Just cover food and lodging. Yeah.
Did Premiere leave any messages?
Why do I feel like our living costs and accidental damage insurance are about to skyrocket? Oh, right. I heard Premiere left me a note. Oh, yeah. Here. This is all she left. Super cryptic as always.
You unfold the note. The handwriting is sharp and concise. Just 2 short lines.
Don't trust Tops, including Krampus and me.
Atta girl. Yeah, we can't trust Tops, and Krampus, even though all the members of Krampus tend to act individually, it doesn't change the fact that they are basically owned by Tops. So that's actually very smart of Premiere to be like, hey, as much as we get along, don't get comfy with us, because we'll get you too close to Tops.
That's it. Yeah, that's so her.
Alright, crisis averted for now. Anyway, it's high time you refueled, manager. I recommend my personally crafted injury recovery set meal.
Hey, hold it. Anything you recommend is gonna be something weird. Belle's not made of steel, you know. She needs something warm, like egg rice noodle rolls, plus fried chicken, and egg pudding.
Cecia's a girl of my heart after my own heart. Bella's not doing well. She needs fried chicken. Okay.
Typical public security methods. Way too basic. You'll only get real efficiency by...
You've just recovered from a terrible disaster that could have nearly killed you. I'm taking you to KFC. Hell yeah. Let's go. I could kill a KFC right now that I'm thinking about it. Fuck. I might order myself some later.
Healing the soul, okay? The soul. Hey, don't block me. If I'm late, they'll sell out of the rice noodle rolls.
Before long, the 2 of them shove their way out the door, bickering all the way. Once it's quiet again, Remiel's words resurface unbidden in your mind. Ross Califer, and a connection to Helios. Just as you're about to ask Fairy to look into it, a noise comes from where 18 is.
This feels strangely familiar.
Oh, hey, you 2. Hey, the people that come from Ross Califer that are probably going to be our ticket to it. Also, hey, Norma, you see all those giant A's on her hat? She's not an A rank, she's an S rank.
Are we really watching this one?
And it's also Norma's continuing a weird trend. In 1.0, one of the signature characters of 1.0 was Koleda, a fire stun unit. In 2.0, one of the signature characters was Jafufu, a fire stun unit. In 3.0, one of the staple units here is Norma, a fire stun unit. What are we... There are other elements you can make stun, guys. What are we doing? Well, Velina is going to be the new element. She's going to be wind.
I told you we're on official business this time. Why you gotta keep stopping us? Your course should be able to identify this authorization.
But we're also having free free S-rank characters in Expander, because one of them, like I said, I think the playable Belle new form is going to be free. I think you're just going to get that character, call it a hunch. I think that's going to be like the equivalent of like how you get like the new element and constellations for Lumine when you go to a new region.
Norma, patience. We must allow this sweet little Bangbu to give word of our arrival first.
The two unexpected visitors are now fixing their intense gazes on the slightly flustered 18. Yeah, I'll be slightly flustered too with Velina. Bullying my Bangbu again, I see.
You didn't come all this way just to bully my Bangbu, did you? What's up this time? Oh, good to see you're all right. Anyone else inside who shouldn't be here? Yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. You'll need official clearance to get in anyway. Belly, come on, show him!
Manager Bell, please excuse Norma. It's rather important, so she's quite anxious to get things done.
Velina hands over a pristine document bearing top secret security seals. Is this going to be our invitation?
This is a special assistance request jointly issued by Mayor Mayflower's office and Marcel Group. Regarding your recent experiences in the Hollow and symptoms, we've concluded that you require immediate comprehensive examination and treatment. Therefore, on behalf of the Rose Califer External Strategy Department,
I need to get better at saying Rose Califer, not Ross Califer. I just read it how it's spelled. It's Rose Califer.
Eridan's classified airspace zone, Rose Califer.
Go to Rose Califer for treatment?
That's right. The name may sound unfamiliar to you now. We were only authorized to introduce ourselves in this capacity after receiving approval from both the Special Zone and City Administration. Norma and I belong to the same department, the Rose
Whoa,
Califer
Velina's
External
gloves.
Strategy Department, responsible for
Whoa,
external-facing affairs.
They are cool. They're like super, like they're very like gothic stylized, but like fuck, I'm down for. I like those gloves. They look cool. I want those gloves. That looks sick as shit. I can't tell if like she's got rings on as well, or if that's just part of the glove.
We typically
But I
operate
like
under the
those
name
gloves.
of the
Oh my
Marcel
god.
Group, acting as the bridge between the Special Zone and the rest of New Eridu. As for further details, I'm afraid I can't disclose more until the time is right. All your questions should be answered once you arrive.
Then it's settled! We've already obtained your abnormal physiological data through, well, legal monitoring methods. Ordinary hospitals in New Eridu won't be able to handle a case like this. So, we'll prepare the necessary procedures as soon as possible. You should start getting ready on your end. Getting treated in Rose Califer? That's exactly what Remiel said back then. Interesting.
Wait, you said Remiel? Did she say anything else?
She's always been enigmatic. And after everything that happened in the Hollow, my memories...
We don't know if we can trust these two yet, so Belle's wise not give her everything.
Is that so?
A perfectly rational, well-intentioned proposal. And that troublesome fugitive beat us to it! Wait, fugitive? What did she do?
I suppose we have a responsibility to clarify the danger she poses, Manager. Remiel Dan is currently listed as an S-Class fugitive by the Rose Califer Airspace Patrol, wanted for the attempted assassination of Rose Califer's High Consul, Lady Sunbringer.
What? What? She tried to take down Kiana? Assassination? Lady Sunbringer?
She tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer? The first generation Void Hunter Lady Sunbringer? She's still... Your face is practically screaming. How is someone famous from 100 years ago still alive? Not exactly polite, I'd say. Relax. Lady Sunbringer is alive and well. Make that mostly well.
Norma?
Anyway, a lot of complicated things happened, and that dangerous individual almost got her way. Just stay away from her, got it? Otherwise, who knows what kind of trouble you'll get dragged into next.
Manager, Remiel is directly connected to what you experienced in the Hollow. No matter what she told you, please remain cautious around her. And if she contacts you again, we ask that you please inform us. Your condition is already unstable, and now you're entangled in something far beyond what any individual can handle. Please, trust us. Trust Lady Sunbringer. Rose Califer is here to help you, and we need your cooperation for your safety.
So now we get to play the fun game.
Very important truths.
Who do we trust more here? Do we trust Remiel? Or do we trust Lady Sunbringer and her forces? Because if they are remixing how characters are and not making them just direct XPs or like continuations, like, you know, how Honkai Star Rail's kind of handling it, between Kiana and Kevin Castellana, Kiana's usually the good one and Kevin's usually the evil one, or evil per se. I wonder if they're going to remix it and flip the script. I mean, Honkai Star already kind of did that because, you know, Finan isn't really evil, even though he had to kill all his friends 33,550,336 times. He didn't do it out of hatred and evil. He did it because he was trying to stop Iron Tomb. I don't know, we'll have to see.
The clearance process will take a bit longer, around a week. Given the urgency, we'll try to expedite it on our end.
Either way, whenever both of them become playable, I'll roll them both. I will get Remiel, and I'm absolutely going to get fucking Sunbringer if she comes out.
Alright then! Phaethon,
I feel like they would hold off, though. I feel like if Sunbringer does have a presence in the story, it would be wild to make her playable that soon. I feel like Sunbringer is someone you wouldn't see till, like, version 7.0 or some shit, you know? The two of them leave shortly after. Before going normal, can't resist giving 18 a teasing yank. Velina's final words sound like a concern, but carry a subtle edge. Refusal doesn't seem like a real option.
So much information. My brain's about to short circuit. I should go talk to Wise.
Where is he? Oh, he's upstairs. After everything, is he just dozing in his room? Is he just in our... What do you do? Oh, he's looking at this. I was to say, what the fuck are you doing in my room? To recount everything that just happened.
Rose Califer, first-generation Void Hunters, an attempted assassination, becoming a wanted fugitive? Everything Velina just told us sounds like someone slammed the most dramatic chapter of a mystery novel right in our faces. Especially the whole attempted assassination of Lady Sunbringer part. Never thought I'd be sitting here speculating about the
that's actually a good point. Why is they're both first-generation Void Hunters? What are they... What's going on? You know? Like, why would one try to assassinate another?
We've met Remiel, and she's been impossible to read. So, what's Lady Sunbringer like?
Ugh, with all the insane news lately, even if it turns out the dignified, fair, and kind Lady Sunbringer loves Starlight Knight cosplay, just like Billy, I probably wouldn't even be shocked anymore. Probably.
Cross-referencing historical behavioral patterns complete. The probability that subject Sunbringer shares Billy's enthusiasm...
The odds of her being like Billy is below 1.25%, so you're saying it's not 0?
There's still a 1.25% probability?
Fuck, I just read the...
Let's not make up any strange headcanons about Lady Sunbringer.
Hey, do you know what this is? This is the Zenless writers telling everyone to shut the fuck up a little. People have been getting mad ever since Lady Sunbringer was first revealed that she hasn't fitted into people's headcanons of what they assumed she would be like. Everyone assumed she was going to be like this very cold, very tall, very no-nonsense character with no thoughts, feeling, or emotion whatsoever, but there's clearly more to her than that, and people were getting really upset about it. You know, for a character we don't actually know, and there was never any evidence that she was going to be like that. This, I don't think is just... You know, the writers throwing in a joke. I think this is the writers basically telling people to fucking stop doing that. And, you know, wait until the characters are actually revealed to you properly and get to know them before you make any, like, thoughts about how you think they might think.
But she and Remiel, they're both legendary first-generation Void Hunters, former partners. And now they're trying to kill each other? What could have happened between them?
Error. Insufficient data access permissions. Unable to retrieve detailed records for target location, Rose Califer.
So, this classified airspace zone, what? Is it literally floating above everyone's heads in New Eridu? Never mind. That's not important right now. Remiel or Valina, who represents Rose Califer. Honestly, I don't think we can fully trust either of them.
Yeah, Valina's offering a pretty solid solution on the surface, but there's something about it that feels like we're being forced into a corner to take their offer.
And Remiel, even if she's a wanted fugitive now, from everything you've told me, she doesn't seem like some deranged murderer trying to kill her old partner. And she mentioned Helios Academy as well.
There's probably something bigger going on behind all this, but that could be an opportunity for us. And honestly, Valina wasn't wrong about one thing. My condition. It's spiraling. If Remiel hadn't stepped in this time, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Which leaves us with a single rational course of action.
Rose Califer. It's not just our only shot at fixing what's wrong with me. It's also the center of this storm where we can start getting real answers. There are way too many people, in the open and in the shadows, trying to guide us right now. But what we do, and what we discover, that's still up to us.
Come to think of it, maybe this is exactly what Teacher would have wanted. She always said, you have to go beyond what you can see to reach the truth.
Yeah, and hey, we're not doing this alone. We've got Fairy, Eos, Billy, and Cecilia. Honestly, Eos is probably gonna be thrilled about this trip. For a Bangbu, getting to meet their inventor is basically like a movie character meeting their long-lost mom, or the writer of their story. Kinda wild, right? When you think about it, there's plenty to look forward to. Let's wait for Billy and Cecilia to get back and then fill them in.
In the distance, you can just make out the faint silhouettes of a mysterious floating island high above the clouds. Meanwhile, Premier has returned to a safe house.
Good work. It's kind of rare to see you like this.
It's nothing. I'll clean it up before I report in.
No, I didn't mean that. So, how'd it feel, traveling with Phaethon?
You, or rather, Boss, already saw this coming, didn't you?
Boss saw a connection between Phaethon and our objective. Figured she'd be an important variable. So, I was told to pass along the order for you to team up. As for what happens next, well, it's like a die that's already been thrown. Until it lands, no one knows what number's gonna face up.
That's it.
Okay. Do you have to be that blunt, Premier? It's such an uncute habit. No wonder Dylan keeps trying to avoid you.
I think Diane's trying to avoid Premier because she's genuinely, like, frightened by Premier, if I'm being honest.
It might actually be good for you.
Good for me?
You've seen it yourself. They're different. They risk themselves for people who don't matter to them. They believe in promises that shouldn't even be possible. They spread this kind of uncalculated sincerity. I think getting a little of that foolishness on you wouldn't be such a bad thing. Sometimes investing in an unexpected partnership brings return far beyond what you planned. Trust me, I've seen it happen. For me, this is also a long-term investment in your future value as a partner. So, just think of it as a bit of concern from a very savvy colleague. And besides, the fact that you're standing here patiently waiting for an answer that has nothing to do with efficiency kinda proves my point, doesn't it? Alright, take it easy for now, before the boss calls you in. If I'm right, she's about to hand down some important new orders. Something tells me none of us will be bored for a long time.
Zhao hops off, leaving Premier alone and deep in thought. Oh yeah, now she gets to finally wash the blood away. Yeah, because she did get, like, beat the shit out of doing that.
Come in. Premier, reporting in. I've already read your report. I failed to keep the situation contained within TOPS, which led to developments beyond our expectations.
It's fine. Sometimes a few unexpected variables aren't necessarily a bad thing. As for that anomaly, Phaethon, she's already brushed against the edge of the truth. How much do you think she knows?
Perhaps still nothing at all.
I thought you'd say you hadn't given it any thought, just like usual. Raise your head, Promea. Your eyes seem different somehow. Go tell Phoenix. It's time to move.
Destination?
Celestial Nexus. Rose Califer.
New Eridan hides a secret. Its prosperity springs from an endless stream of data.
Oh, is this like just the Ross Califer teaser? If you haven't seen this before, yeah, I think this is just the giant Ross Califer teaser.
Removed from the noise of the city, the Celestial Nexus. Rose Califer. Go. Inform all department heads of the decision.
3, 2, 1! Ah! Weird. Parameters are correct. Why is the output...
It's good that you stay focused on your work. But perhaps it's time I take a closer look at your research budget.
Huh? Why, Belina? You already cut it last month!
The wind's picking up. The storm is coming.
Huh? What agreement? You need
Here
my
she is,
signature too?
the brat that I've seen so much fan art of.
Flint Workshop's opinion matter this much?
Miss, please, don't make trouble for
And the zombie girl.
Okay, I'll sign it.
The rest should be reviewed again as well.
Yes, sir.
And then the head of the knights, because of course we need a knight character in this game. Who's a horse firing, by the way.
Hey, you alright? Lady Sigrid?
Lady Sigrid.
What I mean is, your tactics are sound, but your execution still needs work. Your...
And yet...
This is the lady that I'm kind of curious about. This lady.
Nothing more than a fleeting illusion.
The storyteller, I think she's
The
called.
source of that endless stream is neither human ingenuity nor a gift from the heavens above. It is a chasm of suffering.
And this is, I believe, Phoenix.
Is this really the outcome you want? Those who gaze into the abyss will find the abyss gazing back. Those who abandon their past
Hey, Severian.
escape being hunted
Cecia's boss.
Rose Califer.
That towering ideal now stands on the brink of collapse. The old vows may no longer remain.
What? Oh, and now we have the context for this. This was the assassination attempt.
All I want is an answer. One that only you can give me. Sunbringer.
Hell yeah. I love that they like put the whole season 3 teaser we saw last week in this so everyone can fucking see it. But yeah, that's the end of season 2. A call from on high rings in your ears. Maybe there's no need to pack much. Everything's already here. Those phantom visions, neither dream nor reality, they keep coming back. And that's it. We're entirely done with Season 2. Next time we meet, we're starting Season 3. And what a wild ride it's been. I will say, I've mentioned it before, there are some aspects of Season 1... Sorry, I had a sneeze coming, I had to get rid of that. There are some aspects of Season 1 I do miss, but if you ask me which season I prefer, it'd be Season 2 any day of the week. Because it actually, you know, had a narrative that was moving, it had stakes and a story that was like the pieces coming together. It started to show more of the dark side of New Eridu on screen, you know, instead of it just being implied in the background as much like it was in Season 1. Like, Season 2 as a whole is applying a lot of what they learned from Season 1 while still having room for growth. And now Season 3, I'm hoping, will be like the grand execution, so to speak, of where we go from here. But now I have, you know, 2 whole roles to work with. Let's see if I can get the weapon. Ta. But first things first, I don't know if we can, but I want to check if that thing we fought is a unique boss we can rematch. Oh, it isn't. At least not right now. That's a shame. Then it will probably be in there. It is! It's in here! It's in here! Uh-oh! I'm not gonna do a fucking full run of this just to rematch it, but I'm glad to know that it's here so you can rematch it. You just gotta do the run. And that also means it will probably show up in Deadly Assault next rotation as well. Which, how long has this got till it rotates? 2 days. Yeah, it will absolutely be in the next one then, because that will be giving the people enough time to do it. Cool. How long have I been streaming? Only 3 and a bit hours. Man, yeah, that was I guess it was only the second half of the epilogue, so it wasn't going to be that long. But yeah, this is the new thing. With notes from the Chained being for Premiere. I don't know what... I'm guessing Bunny in Wonderland's going to be for, like... you know, like some 3.0 character. But I'll worry about that in my spare time. Jesus Christ, so many characters use Miyabi's fucking shit. It's almost like it's really good or something. A lot of them use Freedom Blues as well, but I don't think it's an anomaly. Man, only these 2 use these, bruh. And Woodpecker Electro fucking everyone uses because it's a crit rate boost. Like, what more do you need? Of course everyone fucking uses it. Impact makes things for stun, electric. Physical units, yep. Energy gen okay, oh yeah, makes sense. A lot of characters would use that as well. But yeah, I'll worry about building Premiere and figuring out where I'm going to put her on the team in my spare time. But as a whole, I love where Zenless is going. It has grown and developed so fucking much, especially from launch. Because you guys remember, I didn't really love this game at launch. It's when I came back to it in 1.4 that I started to come around. But no, this game fucks. I really like this game a lot now. I love what it's become, and I'm fascinated to see where it goes from here. Are you free today, Premiere? I've been on standby until a new mission comes in. Then I've got a mission for you. Copy that. You're taking this way too seriously, Premiere. Because we're partners. Want to go out together? Okay. Give me the coordinates. Want to hit up 6th Street? At the video store? Let's meet up there first. Need to bring any equipment? No, we're just going to take a look around. Got it. See you in a bit. Like her Premier's like, don't trust me. Immediately afterwards, you can invite her out. Okay, I guess we have to warp to 6th Street, so it's loading. Yep, there we go. You look pretty surprised. You expect you show up this quick? Because it's a mission. You'll carry this mission out to the letter? Yep. So no nonsense. Hey, wait a minute. I've also been seeing people call her like Evelyn 2.0, and it's like, yeah, kinda. Or like Cold Evelyn. Because Evelyn's also like, you know, like the professional no nonsense type. Voiced by a deep voiced lady. Because Evelyn Maxwell is Evelyn. I don't actually know. Oh, sorry, Elizabeth Maxwell, not Evelyn Maxwell. I don't actually know who voices Premiere. I don't know if it's been announced properly. Do you have a contact here, Belle? A contact? Am I wrong? Is that an equipment upgrade? I was like doing some gacha pulls, that's all. Gacha? You spin the wheel in a surprise plan. I don't need to make a choice. We're not needing to choose, it's more like you don't have a choice. Can I give it a try? Of course. You insert Denny for Premiere. After a few clicks, a gacha capsule drops into her hand. What a peculiar feeling. Like it was destiny. It's pretty addictive, right? Alright. That's it? I just showed her a gacha? Oh god, no, I've introduced her to gacha. Oh no. Just come back and play again. Now, I'm going to introduce you to some real Magic Premiere whilst I've still got time. It is an old favourite of mine.
Next time, I'll take lead.
The arcade. Also, how does she respond when you put a camera near her?
Is this okay? I'm not very good at this.
Aw. Well, I can't see your face. There we go. Do you have any other lines?
Is this okay? Is this okay?
Do you have another line?
Is this okay?
You must have one other line. You can't only have one
Do
line.
I need to
There we go.
strike some kind of pose?
No, you don't. You're fine, Premiere. Anyway, let's go play arcade games for a minute.
Morning. Want to start this beautiful day with a win?
So it begins.
Bye, guys. I'm off. It's going to be very hard to get through without getting stabbed. Or flattened, fuck.
Sorry.
Oh, she got taken out then. Oh shit, nearly. Oh, damn.
Sorry.
She got taken out again. For me, you can't be that bad at games. Actually, she probably is bad at video games. She's too busy, like, murder mission lady. She hasn't got the time to play these video games. I win.
Sorry.
Fuck, she died again. Oh, okay, so we got a trust boost.
Belle, can we try it again?
I like how she doesn't use, like, that she doesn't use a gamer tag. Everyone else will use, like, a nickname or gamer tag. No, she just goes by Premiere.
Thanks for coming. Hope you had a great time.
We'll leave it there for now. But yeah, I'm definitely excited. We're entering a very interesting time with all the Hoyoverse games, instead of, like, in terms of, like, things lining up. Because we're 2 weeks away from the grand finale of Nodcry. And our rematch against Dottore. Then after that, we've got the next chapter of Honkai Star Rail, and it very much feels like after everything with Fall Wish, we're approaching the end of Plain Arcadia's story. So that might be like a finale. And then after that, we've got the Season 3 kickoff for Zenless. So like the next like 6 weeks in general, we're going to have some interesting updates coming our way. So I'm very curious about what they're going to do with Season 3. And very excited to see the future of Zenless, because Zenless really has, like... I know I bring it up a lot, but Zenless really has, over time since its release, turned things around and evolved into a much fucking better game. What it was at 1.0 versus what it is now are completely different beasts. And I'm very happy about that as someone who was very mixed on the game at launch, that it has evolved into something so much fucking better. But I will leave it there. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Shorter stream, but I wasn't expecting to get through it that quickly. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Additionally, you can find my BlueSky and Patreon in the description of every single video. Reminder, I am not streaming tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday. At least that's the plan. And I will be doing, I think, Sonic 3D Blast, because I feel like doing something a bit more, like, classic. And I'm always up for 3D Blast. That game's fun. But until then, you guys take care now. Peace.